Thank you. I'll be here for now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ka Valley Kickball Podcast. This is your girl, ladies only podcast. We are in a super secret kitchen, and we'll be here for probably about 2 hours. So if you're listening live, get settled in, grab a beer, and enjoy. I'm Erin Airbear Adams. I play for Poshwash, and I'm fucking ready to roll.
Hey, I'm Megan Lady fucking Hammond. I play for D-Holes.
Summer fucking Stacy Alvers. And I play for the Harpies.
My name is Betsy Hot Pants Hatch, and I play for the Salvador Perez's presents the Mario Chalmers's Cougar. Say it all the way.
Right.
I'm Claire, and I play for Muddy Waters, and I'm fucking a Mexican.
All right.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo! I'm Christine. I play for the Harpies, and I'm fucking Matt Pryor.
I am Sarah Weasel fucking Weisel, and I play for the Red Lion. Fuck yeah.
This is Liz motherfucking Schaefer, and I play for the Rockets.
Pew pew. This is Ari fucking Oxter. I like it in my fucking D-hole.
I'm Jackie motherfucking Pecker Wrecker Becker. I play for the Woost.
I am Chelsea Miss Scandalous, and I'm a fucking screamer.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. We knew that. Thank you for that. Tonight we are being sponsored by Up to 11 Productions, and if you are not aware, you should learn. They have Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and all of these are on the event, and I'll post them again tomorrow. But some shows you should definitely be looking into. On the 19th, it's Catch Whitey at the Bottleneck? No? No?
Whitey, yeah,
just
yeah,
Whitey?
Whitey.
Okay, it was written down all funny. Whitney. Oh, God.
Whitey. I'm like, what?
I have a typo.
I'm like, yes, Whitey.
I was like, that's a great band name.
Sounds racist.
Super confused. But Beach House is coming up at the Uptown Theater on August 20th. Tickets available. And another fun one that's coming up soon is Jessica Hernandez and the Deltas at the Record Bar on October 12th. So, and what is it? Hashtag Summer of Joel all day, yes?
Fuck no.
Summer of Joel.
Summer of Weasel.
I wrote that shit down long time ago.
Summer of Eggplant. Summer of Eggplant.
Summer of Eggplant, even better. So some of the fun things we're going to talk about tonight is obviously we do our Would You Rathers and silly questions all night long. But first, let's talk about what we did this past Saturday. Did anybody come to the Girl and Girl Clinic?
Yes.
Yeah. Sure did.
Hell yeah.
Anybody have any fun stories from that?
I got really drunk.
Yeah.
And learned some awesome kickball skills.
I have to say that it was another successful year, and it was really great to see some of the new teams, some of the ladies on the new teams come out and work their skills, and had no idea, but Bernie can catch in the outfield, like triangle pattern, running after the ball, pretty good. I liked it, and Aaron from Los Mats, also equally good catching stuff in the outfield.
Badass.
And I think, were we the twos? Because twos had a lot of fun. Twos had fun.
Twos had fun. Oh, wait, maybe I was a one.
Are we ones? I don't know. We were on the same team, whatever we were.
It's fine. It's fine.
For anyone that ordered a Girl and Girl tank top and koozie that hasn't gotten theirs or paid for it yet, I've got you on my list. I'll be stalking you next week via Facebook. I'm very busy this week. But next week I will hunt you down, and you can meet me at my house. I live downtown, or I can bring it to your place of business after 6 p.m., whatever. I'll make it happen and get you your tank tops and your koozie. This is Ari, by the way.
Queen organizer.
So getting stalked by Ari wouldn't be such a bad thing. Another awesome thing that happened at Girl and Girl Clinic this week was Amy came out and gave massages to everybody, and she brought one of her employees with her who joined a team just because she had so much fun. She had such a ball being there, rubbing people down and kicking balls that she was like, I got to get into this.
And she kicked some fucking ass, too, which was even better.
Awesome.
And she rubbed some ass.
Yeah,
And rubbed some ass.
She rubbed mine.
She rubbed the ass.
Good ass rub?
It was fantastic.
Best part of your day.
So check out Santa Massage when you're thinking about getting your butt rubbed. So we could probably just go straight into review of last week. Got scores around the table. If anybody has any games that they watched, we can start at YSC 1. We had Rats and D-Holes.
So I played in that game, as did Megan, Lady Hammond over there.
Woo-woo.
It was fun. I think Rats were short. We just started a little late. They said they had some of their regular folks gone, had some new folks coming in to sub. So yeah, it was a really fun game. We just I feel like we kicked away a lot. I feel like we bunted when we didn't need to in a couple of spots, but kicked away for the most part and just worked on that.
Well, D-Holes is one of the mini teams that is now being led by a woman captain and co-captain. You've got Dover, obviously man captain, Aries co-captain.
I tell him what to do every
Yeah.
day of his life.
So, and you would be surprised how many of these teams now have females running the show. So I'll mention them when we get to them. Any fun female facts during that game?
Megan went 5 for 5.
Woo!
Definitely leading the way for the ladies.
I
to
kicked
start.
most of the dudes in, so I'm happy with
She sure
that.
did.
Yeah.
Good job kicking balls.
Without a lady, you can't score.
There you go.
This was the theme of that game.
Ooh.
The next game was Corksuckers, also captained by ladies, Dee and Jana, with Clint filling in to help, of course, versus Bad News Bagels, 28-7. Anybody ref or watch this game?
Damn.
Yeah.
No, Alex refed it, and he said that the ladies were actually really on point for this game.
Awesome. Well, good job, ladies. Next, we're just going to go around unless anybody has specific things to add about ladies. So the next game is Growlers at Red Lion, 11-5 Growlers. I know there were some injuries, but I did hear that Weasel was pretty much the all-star from Red Lion.
Well, Ben Hutnick would say that about me.
Oh, but I'd say it too. I'd
Well-
brag about my wife all day.
Yes, you do, and you were there for that throw when the guy tried to steal from third to home, and I was like, nah, never mind about that now.
No.
gonna throw you
That was
out.
pretty much a highlight.
You hero throwed out their fastest runner.
I
and
did.
and it's not a hero throw if you make it. Then you're just a superhero. Then you're just a fucking badass.
I didn't really feel like a hero until after I got him out, so that's okay too. But yeah, they came with it. We have a different defense now. That's a little off-putting for us when you come against a team that likes to be pedantic about calls.
Good vocabulary.
And we suffered that way, and the score results in that, but that's okay because twos have the most fun, I hear. So that's about that.
Yep.
Number 2.
That's true. It's going to be a lot of really good games in the twos.
Choo-choo!
The next game was Woost 7, Brewballers 5, and Woost is another team captained by a lovely lady, Manda Jolly, kicking ass all the time.
Yep, and Stacy on our team pretty much got all the outs in the infield. She'd been working on her kicking in the girl and girl clinic, and she had the perfect kick over third, perfect kick over first, and then we were the heat got to us a bit at that game, so it was a little closer than you'd expect against the Brewballers, and at a very important inning, Murda, she plays second base with me, she made a very important double play, and so ladies rule.
Stacey went 3 for 4.
And Stacy went 3 for 4. So yeah, for all you women who didn't come out to the girl and girl action clinic, you should try it because it works.
Absolutely. Speaking of girls who came to the Girl and Girl Clinic, we have Matadors versus Leafy Greens. Matadors won 24-2, but Leafy Greens did have a lot of girls at the Girl and Girl Clinic, and both of these teams have ladies as captains or co-captains. So,
Yeah.
as Jackie mentioned earlier, Erin Miner, who plays for the Matadors, is co-captain, and she was busting ass at the Girl and Girl Clinic. She always does. She's just a show-off, showing how fast and young she is. And then Leafy Greens had Jenny Ray and Hillary Cass, who are the captain and co-captain of Leafy Greens, and they came out and they said they were going to show all the cool stuff they learned at the Girl Clinic to their boys. Yeah. Did anybody happen to watch this game?
Weasel and I talked to Santos afterwards, and he
Yes.
said it was more of like a learning venture. There are a few defensive rules that I don't think Leafy Greens is really familiar with, like when a runner leaves a base early and when to actually walk up and touch the base. So,
And tag outs versus force outs.
Yeah.
Which it was very comforting to hear that Santos pulled aside Leafy Greens after the game and pulled them in a huddle and was like, hey guys, and gave them kind of like a team talking to in a great way.
Nice.
Like a learning experience. So
and I think I don't want these teams to be discouraged. So
Right.
it's really nice to see veteran teams afterwards going up and giving them a helping hand and a nice congratulatory word here and there.
I definitely like to see that. Hopefully we'll see more of it going into when better teams are reffing the lower seeds. They'll give them tips as they go, I hope. So thank you for Paul, I guess, for being nice.
Thanks,
yeah,
Paul.
thanks, Paul.
And not at all creepy this time.
It's really hard for me to say that.
Are we sure he wasn't creepy?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
So the next game we have Asteroid
watching it
Head,
from behind.
Jazz House.
And Lady Hammond and Weasel did watch that one.
Yes, we did.
And I listened to the quote unquote regular, whatever that means, podcast last night. And I did overhear Jazz House Rick's great story about how we taught his ladies how to basically step up to the plate, so I won't retell that story. But I feel really proud of them because I was very, very proud that they did exactly what we said. It was like when I know he has said in previous podcasts he has very coachable ladies. It is without a doubt, 100%. They're so coachable. Yes.
I mean, I think we talked to him.
Coachable.
Yeah. I think we talked to him for maybe just like 4 or 5 minutes max,
Maybe.
and they went out there and then they just delivered. It was really impressive.
And I could only imagine if they showed up to the Girl on Girl clinic, how much they would have taken away from that. Yeah. So
Hopefully next year we'll have all kinds of new ladies, and we'll have ladies playing more outfield, which we did see a lot of outfield ladies this week. So moving on to the next game, Happy Shirt 13, Red Lion 4. Some of Red Legs. Sorry, I see the red L and I just go into my natural state of being at the Red Lion. So Happy Shirt 13, Red Legs 4. I know this was a game that some people were expecting the score and some people were not. Does anyone have any thoughts?
Nobody. I think Ari watched
I
it.
heard about this game a little bit, and so Red Legs didn't score until the 7th, and they did score 4 in the 7th. So I'm sure that made, Happy Shirt's buttholes pucker a little bit, but probably not that much. Yeah. I mean, I was playing during this game, but I kept looking over to see what was going on.
I feel like you can have the best athletes, but when you have history with the same people on the same team, that's always going to trump good athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a couple of years for him to gel, I think.
Yeah, and I think, to be honest, James Finley is actually working really hard on having a large women contingency on his team. He has 7 women on his team right now.
I think
and
that's fantastic.
he said they keep getting better every week because most of them are athletes in other ways. And so I want to give a shout out to Finley for 7 active ladies on his team, and I think he definitely has intentions of certain games starting next season of having more women play.
Yep.
And not keep it 7-3.
Well, and it's hard to defend against the juggernaut of Bree because she is the winningest woman in KVKL.
She is. Bree actually went 3 for 4, Kayla went 3 for 4, and Amber went 2 for 4. So good job, Happy Shirt ladies.
Always leading the way. The next game was Wildman 15, Ghosts 5, another team led by a lady, our commissioner this year, Miss Diana Garcia. Obviously mumbling. I need to drink more, guys.
Yeah. Drink.
Did anybody have a
Sound way too sober.
We're boring when we're sober.
Right?
We're just reading stats.
We're just reading the boring part.
We will get fun soon.
Stats.
Yeah, we need to throw in more fucks. Yeah. Does anybody get to watch this game?
I watched it. I mean,
I guess I watched it.
I did watch it. I did see a home run by a ghost, I believe.
Is that a lady ghost?
No, it was a man ghost, but it was still. I feel like
It
it was over like Simon's head, and that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure. So I know a male ghost had a home run. I know the ladies did really well. I remember seeing Diana. I feel like Simon tried to turn a double into a triple, and I feel like she got him out at third, like with a really good throw. It was, contested like that wasn't an out, but it was. So. And I did notice that the Wildman ladies did good. Megan went 3 for 4, and then Chloe who was batting 12, they were batting 4 girls, and she went 5 for 5.
Nice.
And actually, at one point, they were playing 5 girls, 5 guys, on defense. So
Who was?
Wildman was.
Yeah.
What? They got a lot of good ladies.
They were taking a page out of the Red Lion book and shuffling everybody around to go where they wanted to play.
Yep.
Go wherever you want.
Okay. I won't say anything.
Yeah.
You just suck on that drink.
So that was everything at YSC. Does anybody have any other fun YSC facts before we do a couple silly questions? No.
No question?
Pull a silly question.
I think Weasel's got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She pulled out a question out of a hat, and then she said no.
Sarah, this isn't how it works. You can't
it
pick
is
your
for that one.
question.
I did for that one. That one's for a drunkard one. This is a better one. Okay, here's number 1. Would you rather, Chelsea, scandalous, would you rather give a lap dance to or receive a lap dance from CJ, sweep the legs, fucking Kai?
Cobra Kai.
To or from?
Oh, from for sure.
Easily.
I've seen him dance in a tap room basement. He can definitely give a lap.
Is it
dance.
CJ
CJ
or
or
Frank?
Frank?
Which one? I need
Frank.
to know.
Frank, definitely Frank. CJ doesn't give a lap dance. Frank gives a
Frank
lap
totally
dance.
gives a lap dance.
It's
his alter
His
ego.
drunk alter ego. who has been chased down Mass Street. Like, get in the car, Frank. He's like, leave me alone.
Also been referred to
Yeah,
as
the
Frank the
shoelaces
Tank.
taken away.
Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
wanna
He
do
also
another
likes Whitney Houston.
He loves some Whitney Houston.
That's CJ
Someone else?
and Frank, both.
One more would you rather, then we'll do
Who
Holcomb.
wants it? Betsy does. Stacy does. All right.
Betsy.
Would you rather be woken up every morning with an aggressive goosing from Hannah Blodgett or James Finley yelling "Cheater!" in your ear?
cheater.
Both.
Cheater in your ear?
Cheater! Not cheater.
I don't know. Finley gets a little scary when he's angry, and Hannah's like.
So does Hannah.
But I can handle that a little bit more. I can laugh it off.
Have you ever been goosed by Hannah?
She gets her whole finger all up in your butthole.
She's very gentle. She's got tiny hands.
She has small hands, yeah.
I'm gonna take my chances with Hannah.
Yeah. Good choice.
Good choice.
Good choice. Good choice.
You actually forgot Amber Owens in that question, or have your nipples pinched by.
Nobody wants
wants
that.
their nipples pushed
Nobody
by
wants
Amber
their nipples
Owens.
twisted
Just
by
want them
Amber.
simply caressed. She's
Yeah.
very nice.
There's no such thing.
No,
Just a tweak. Just a tweak.
she's hardcore in there. All right, getting on to more boring stuff. Holcomb left. Screamers at Poshwash. This is a close game. 16-13.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was a good game. I lied to Chelsea. I thought that my normal pitcher, Allison, would be there, and she missed a flight or was late from her flight, and she missed the game. So we didn't have badass ladies pitching on each other all game like I wanted.
Yeah, I was a little sad about that.
I was very sad about it.
I was looking forward to it.
Me
but,
too.
You know, whatever.
It was still a good game.
Yeah, it was fun.
Back
I
and forth
mean,
scoring.
yeah. It's a good time. I mean, you guys had a puppy.
We had a puppy. Poshwash brought puppies.
Oh my God!
Girls like puppies.
My teammate has a puppy, so she always brings it. So
My
it kind
ovary
of
just
counts.
exploded.
I know, it's a little golden retriever. It's adorable. His name's Tucker.
And he was so soft.
It's like fluff. So our game was fun. Next game was super fun as well. Goats at Harpies, 21-4 goats.
I like how surprised you pretended to be, Erin.
When you laughed at me, I was surprised to hear you laugh. You didn't have fun?
So fun.
It's talking to the microphone.
Use that mic.
So fun. The goats, I think, really needed to beat us, and so they really, really did.
They needed to come back from that 1-0 loss.
Exactly.
No shutout though.
No shutout.
Which
No
is a Harpy
shutout.
win.
Yeah, that's right. Have the Harpies been shut out at all this year? I didn't think so.
No.
Yeah, Harpy.
You guys are crushing it.
Every game.
Yep.
Harpies are the real #1 seed right now.
They're exactly.
Real MVP.
Their catcher, I don't know his name, with the tall socks, adorable boy, but he was so confused. Like Stacy went up,
Well, we got one run.
and we all celebrated, and he was like, "What the fuck? It's not like we're beating you by like 20," and it's like you don't get it.
Young boys.
The number 2 kicker for the goats, which is a girl named Jenny, she went 5 for 5 that game.
Nice.
Yeah,
So you
ladies.
know.
Well, and Lady
Stealing
Bird
my
is another.
stats.
They're another team that is coached by a lady. So
Yeah.
go, ladies.
And by a child.
Lucian.
So,
Can we even hear you on the
I
mic?
don't know.
You're shouting in the background.
I'll be louder.
Is Grant the
Yes,
child?
we are a mother-child
We,
team. Yes,
Chelsea
yes.
and I went
Mother
through.
and
We were the
son.
only
Mother
ones
and
there
son
watching
captaining.
games. So we were able to go through and do women's successes and man fails at Holcomb.
Oh, I want to hear some man fails.
Our favorite one. Jen from the Goats was batted 1,000 up to the 5th inning.
yeah,
Nice.
so
That's a
thank you
woman's
for
success.
completing the story for us.
Complete your stats.
Yes.
your
And we
sentence.
did note that the majority of the outs were made by goat ladies.
In the 4th and 5th inning.
All of them were, if you include Avery.
Right.
He's a ginger lady.
He does have very shapely legs.
Are we all forgetting about the semi?
So there was a goat also.
Yeah, man
and
failed.
I don't know his name. This is a man fail for the Goats. Grant was playing third, and I don't know exactly what this goat thought, but he tried to out Grant.
Oh,
You can't do that.
that's a really bad idea.
Epic fail. Yeah.
So Grant got a really good out there. It was like a Grant pickling someone by himself. It was good. Fun to watch.
Grant pickled somebody. That's
You out dirty, right?
His mom's right here.
I'm sitting right next to his mother. You can't say things like that.
You can.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, you can.
Abraham Lincoln. That's his new name with the neck beard.
Oh, yeah, he's Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
I love it.
She doesn't care. She loves it.
Awesome.
The neck beard or the nickname?
So there is one man
Definitely the
success
nickname,
from
not the
goat
beard.
game.
There's two, actually.
Two? Okay.
Two.
I hate that beard.
There's a guy named Toby who brought Slim Jims, so that's a man success.
Toby.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Uh-oh, man on the mic.
I'm just gonna say, Toby is Avery's roommate, and so the fact that Toby scored our run because of Avery's mistake will never be lived down.
No, never.
Yay, Toby!
Toby.
Thanks, Toby.
Our favorite man success of the day, however.
Would be Grant and Luke dancing in the infield.
They were dancing to all the goat songs. They were just like, it was adorable. I can't even replicate
they
the
have
cute little boy
sweet
dance.
grooves?
Imagine it in your heads.
They're adorable. That's true. So next game, next field, Holcomb Wright, 5 o'clock. Homies Chalmers's. Chalmers is winning 11-5, as if there's any doubt.
I expected a higher score, though.
I did too.
Did anyone see this game?
We watched Betsy.
Betsy played.
Betsy saw this game.
Did anyone play this game? I mean.
Yeah, I participated in this game. Yeah, I mean, we always kind of. It was a fun game. We weren't taking it, insanely serious. However, we did want to, have a solid win. I think we weren't completely on the top of our game. We had a few of I think all of our outfielders were actually missing our typical outfielders. So we kind of screwed around a little bit earlier. And we also kind of tend to be divas in the heat. And at one point I was like, okay, drink your fucking Powerade. Let's make this happen. Because
You guys need to do a salvi splash and throw some Gatorade and ice water on somebody.
Yeah.
When you're being divas, do a salvi splash.
Ecuador, it's like used to heat, right? Right? Is he from Ecuador?
Everyone needs to cool down now and then. So
You guys are one of the smarter teams. You always bring that double-sided tent, the shade tent, and you guys always have your Mr. And you guys just bring everything you can think of to keep cool, and other teams just show up and suffer in the heat. So you guys have that going for you for sure. Super smart.
yeah, I think Bronco's really trying to. He calls it, being the captain. He's really captaining up this year. So
That went before or after he drank the whole bottle of wine.
I don't know. This is
That was candy.
Oh yeah, that was Lillet. The Lillet. It's actually our new team drink, the Lillet. And hence maybe why we only scored 11. I'm not sure. It was either the Heat or the Lillet. So I don't know.
Well,
Equally
Homies
dangerous.
is one of the other teams that has a lady, co-captained by Andrea Chavez, who's been in the league for a very long time. She used to captain another team, so one more ladies shout out. I didn't get to watch this game because I was playing at the same time, but I could hear the cheering and everybody having a fun from the field next door. So that's always a good sign instead of shouting and arguing.
We're never really in kill mode, even in the most intense games. So regardless, we want everyone to have fun, even if we want to win. We always want to win, but we're not about shutting people out and making things not fun. So
Right on. That's a good way to play. One of the next games was, Merchants of Death 11, Johnny's 3. We Chelsea and I took some notes on this one. There's some interesting ones. Johnny's
Go for it.
is by far the broadest shoulders, tiniest waist boys in the league.
Say that again.
They have the most broad shoulders.
So they're skipping leg days?
and tiny waist.
They're skipping leg days every day?
Never skip leg day.
This is the
Never
male,
skip
this is the
leg
male
day.
fact.
Wait, Johnny?
That's just a factoid.
They're not skipping leg days.
No, they've got big legs, so I'm just saying.
Okay.
From the waist up, they're triangle shaped.
Yeah, they're very.
Every single
svelte.
guy on that team is
So
a
they're an
triangle.
Yes.
upside down triangle.
Excellent
Every
word.
single one of them.
Is
It's
what you're
ridiculous. Yes.
Also of note, Cougar and Subs both had this excellent ground slapping skills.
They were doing it a lot. Anytime
Yeah.
the ball hit the ground, they're like, ground! Instead of catch, ground. There was lots of slapping. So good job, boys. Slapping the ground.
Not ground slapping, not ball
Those are
slapping.
factoids for
Never
that.
Stupid things.
Women's successes
Yes,
on
the
this
important
field.
part.
Aubrey from Merchants was the first lady on base.
She
kicked a line drive.
Aubrey.
That's
Aubrey
splitting the
also had
defenders.
some
awesome defensive plays. Too. I
Yes,
just
she
wanna
did
call
have
that out.
an amazing catch behind second base that
Yes.
ended an inning. That was pretty
She
sweet.
can dance really well.
And does anybody absolutely adore the way she kicks the ball and looks like Mario from like Super Mario Brothers?
Every time her hand goes up.
It makes me so happy.
And her hair.
Lauren from
Let's just say
Johnny's
she is the
was
full
the
package.
first lady to score on man errors.
Yeah, man, airs.
And then Amanda from Merchants, she played second base. She had a sweet falling catch in one of the innings, and she had a nice kick over third. And sadly, she's moving at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they'll be short a lady coming up soon.
Yeah.
Secret tips.
Man fails.
Yes. Wag popped up in the first inning.
Wah, wah.
Obviously. Cougar was crowding the plate even though he was reffing.
Up in the first inning.
Yeah. You got to save it for later, babe. Little foreplay, Wag.
Yeah.
Ooh. You guys didn't see that coming? Come on.
No.
Burn.
Going with that.
The Merchants pitcher, I'm not really sure what his name is. Sometimes he plays catcher.
Yeah.
He's usually easily distracted. I know that.
Yeah.
He had a premature release
Yep.
on a pitch.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
And where did the release land?
Nobody likes that. Nobody.
Doesn't matter.
Just wondering.
It could.
And then our favorite, Derek Davis, was close to a man fail when he reached up and almost touched a foul ball.
Because he was reffing and you're not supposed to touch foul balls. Let somebody
Derek,
catch it.
stop touching balls.
Right?
Don't touch your balls during the game.
But that was a good game to watch. The next game was Holcomb Gold. I don't like anything about the score, but I do love that the captain of Grandstand Glass Kickers is a lady kicking ass, taking names.
CS.
Kristen. The score was 48-2, but from what I heard from Kristen, everybody on her team had the best time, and the score does not reflect the fun.
Well,
that
they got to
had.
play a lot of
Yeah, they
defense.
did.
It looks like
Yeah, they did.
a lot of fucking defense.
Yeah.
Looking at the score sheet for toe pokes.
She did.
Angela, who kicked second, who's a lady, who was at the Girl and Girl Clinic, she went 7 for 8.
This was her first girl on girl clinic too.
It was her first, yeah. And she went 7 for 8. Good job, Angela.
And Kristen did say that she scored on aggressive base running.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty much, Angela told me that she wants to have the most of whatever the stats are that Seth is
Oh, that
doing.
Seth keeps putting out?
Yeah,
Sure.
so
Lady goals.
yeah, she wants lady goals. So
Nice.
now we all have goals to catch Angela.
Oh,
Gonna get you, girl.
Good fucking luck.
Good fucking luck.
Teams won't go 48-2 on glass
So-
pickers or leafy greens or repetition coffee. I ain't saying it to the mic because I don't want to get in trouble.
The next game, Sacred Sword at Repetition scores 25 Sacred Sword, Repetition 10. Repetition has a lady co-captain, and they're a brand new team, so that's nice to see the lady taking charge. Repetition played 5 ladies in the outfield, or not 5 ladies in the outfield, 5 ladies in the field for the whole game, so good for them.
Yeah. Repetition.
Miranda from Repetition had a nice pocket kick and some great base running. And she
Amazing
managed to
base
score.
running.
Can you please define a pocket kick for some of us?
Basically finding the hole in the infield.
She
Oh, we
stuck
like
her-
to call that
She
shopping at the
kicked
Gap.
into a pocket.
She stuck
Kicked
her
into a
ball
pocket.
in the hole.
Yeah, she stuck her ball in a hole.
Here it goes.
Infield gap card.
There's lots of different names. There's
Find the
good.
hole.
She had a coupon and she went shopping at the Gap.
Yes, absolutely. And
Fact.
she got it, and
My favorite activity.
she had super aggressive base running, and I think she scored
She
pretty
did
early
score.
on in the game.
Laura, without the U,
Lara.
also had some great base running and scored.
Yeah, they have 2 Lauras. They have a Laura and a Lara, so it's tricky.
Katie from Sword had an amazing catch on the encroachment line.
Yes, it was epic. And the multiple ladies on Sword were on base at the same time. I'm pretty sure if you have the score sheet in front of you, you'll see that they were on base all day.
Come on, Ari.
Can I also say
Lots
that
of-
Laura
yep.
always, 100% of the time, wins the after party?
You talking about Repetition Laura?
No, I'm talking about
Sacred Sword
Sacred
Laura.
Sword Laura.
Well, there's so many Lauras. That's what I'm saying. There's
Dance moves.
There's 3 Lauras
To the nth degree,
between these 2
man.
teams.
That means captain should start writing last names if you know you have multiple Lauras.
Well, no,
and,
Repetition,
and not
they
just
spell
your
different.
team. I don't care. Do not care.
Sexy
Last
bitch.
names help because some teams need that when we want to talk about you.
That's true. I don't know all
In
their
a
last
loving way.
names, even though I do the waivers.
Looks like Laura was 4 for 5, I believe, on Sacred Sword.
Yeah,
She's
kicking
a
ass.
badass.
Absolutely.
We have no recorded man fails.
Except for
Dang
Josh Hunt being out of town. But
hopefully
he's
no
out of town for a
successes.
good cause, so it's worth it.
Well, good on you, Sacred Sword, for having no man fails.
Yep. Congratulations.
We do have a side note that I have here that both birthday boys playing on gold, not at the same game,
Different
but they
games.
both scored.
They both.
That was Kevin Frost from Glass Kickers scored, and
Chris Alfers from Sword.
also birthday
Happy
boy.
birthday, guys.
Happy birthday and congratulations on scoring during Ladies Week.
It's always a good time if you're scoring during Ladies'
We're
Week.
gonna do a little more silliness before we end this. Would you rather?
No question?
To
We
Liz.
got questions for Liz.
Would you rather lose your sex organs forever or gain 200 pounds for the rest of your life?
200 pounds for the rest of my life. No question about that. I don't even need to hesitate.
What was the first part?
It was lose your sex organs
Oh,
forever.
Still have
Yeah, 200
sex
pounds.
organs.
More cushion for the pushing, baby.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not opposed to that.
Not a thing. Your fupa, your front upper pussy. Who wants that?
They call those love
this
boards
next
when you
one
have to
is
push
for
Jackie Becker.
Lady Hallman. Lady Hallman is telling me who to ask.
Okay.
So
Play Find the
Jackie
Cookie.
Firecracker Becker, would you rather crap your pants in public once a year for the rest of your life, or crap yourself in private every day for the rest of your life?
I would absolutely shit in public once a year. Willingly,
you would.
happily. And anyone's welcome to pee on Tickle's grave anytime you want.
Oh, shit.
For that one.
This one is for Stacy. Stacy, Summer Stacy, would you rather be married to Cougar or
She's like, no.
Avery?
Oh my God.
You pick guy.
Choose wisely.
Sports boner. Okay, thank you, Matt. You just made my mind up. I would go with Cougar.
You know,
Why?
he tried
Why
so
though?
hard.
I mean, like, free hotels, right? Free hotels from Cougar.
Free hotels anywhere.
Yeah, Cougar's got free hotel access.
He, like,
There
runs
you
a
go.
hotel. Free hotels.
Yeah.
For the free hotels,
If
Megan.
he's on your team, you have a built-in ref that is subpar.
He works at Pizza Shuttle.
Free pizza or free hotels?
Hashtag pizza.
Hotels.
Open relationship. You don't want an open relationship with pizza. You need an open relationship with the hotel.
All right. We have a couple more games to get through from last week, and then we'll be silly again. Muddy Waters, 15. Leeway Franks, 5. Subject to, we got to find the score sheet.
Yeah. That's not fair.
Yeah.
We know.
Claire, tell us about your game.
That sounds like a man fail to me, Scott Stewart.
I didn't
stuck in
know
his
that this was
scanner.
even the score. I thought we scored maybe 12
Okay.
points.
We have
Gonna say that right
multiple
now.
verification of 15 to 5.
Okay, cool. Yeah, totally did not. I thought it was like 12-6.
Claire,
totally didn't.
Were
pay
you a
attention.
badass?
I scored once. I was the first person to score, and I was leadoff kicker. So
Yeah.
we tried a whole new lineup, and it worked pretty well.
You were
I mean,
leadoff kicker?
obviously. Yeah, I was leadoff kicker.
You don't see
We
a lot of
led
those.
with a lady.
Leading with the ladies.
That's a women's
Take
success
another
right
page out of our
there.
Lions book. I'm just gonna say.
Right?
You're not sorry.
I mean,
Sorry, not
all of our ladies did really well. I mean, they bunted really well. They all got on base for the most part. Sorry, not too far away.
No, you're good.
Peas.
I'm gonna pop all the peas I want because I'm Claire Payne.
Yeah.
Bringing the pain.
You're making that Papa Pryor's ears bleed.
Sorry. I mean, it was a really great game, and I mean, we assumed we were gonna come out with a win. Not to say anything bad about Leeway Franks because they were awesome, except they stole our. I'm gonna go outside of KVKL. They stole our ID for LFK from Lisa Frank Kickball. Sorry, not sorry, but you are too late to that party.
Leeway Frank Kickball.
LFK.
Okay.
I get it. I was thinking
Hashtags. Hashtags.
KVKO only podcast. Let's
Sorry.
just say that.
Hashtag I love Lisa Frank.
I love the art, like all the colors and unicorns. Yeah.
I wore my jersey for that, but I mean, we did a lot better this game, obviously, based on the score, than we have in any other game because 1-0 was not a great representation of the way we play.
Field, though.
Yeah, but the weather elements were not ideal on that last game either.
Yeah, I mean, you're blaming it on a lot of Mother Nature and not a lot on our offense, which was just like, let's pop it out to their center fielder who's going to catch fucking everything, especially like what we did against Chalmers is. Like, we played on the ground. We did well. We base ran well. I mean, the only thing I'm gonna have to say is like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna have to say. I give up. Kickball is kickball.
Clear pain out.
I love kickball.
All right, another game that happened on Sunday night was at Hobbs Park. Rockets 18, late fees 11. Woo! We got a Rocket and a late fee sitting next to each other. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, Val.
Val Arquette. Yeah.
Can we talk about the...
Oh yeah. Oh, I did. Said welcome to the podcast, Val.
This is Valerie Arkell with the Liberty Hall
Valerie
fees.
fucking Arkell.
Valerie fucking Arkell with the Liberty Hall late fees, drinking in the background like a creep. Yeah, we had a really good game. I think we scored 11 runs total, and we were just kind of on fire. I feel like we kind of clicked, and it was really fun. I mean, it was a good game.
It was a good game, definitely a good game. You guys were on fire the whole time. We were struggling. I'm not gonna lie. We were down a few people, which was not the most ideal situation, but you guys capitalized on everything that you could, which was great.
Yeah, it was just a solid, good game. So
I'd like to talk about a man fail with a third base ref. Hashtag my boyfriend.
Is that the
definitely,
Mexican?
Yeah, sorry. I mean, he definitely did. He definitely kind of goes with, is very in between on his calls and doesn't really make a definitive. He will call you safe and then out.
I told him he could ask questions if he's confused.
Which
no
he
one's gonna
is.
get mad.
He needs to pause, think about what he really feels, and then deliver.
Exactly. But he doesn't do that. And there were a lot of calls that I argued with him about, and then we could not take them back because the head ref was like, well, once we call it foul or whatever, you can't take it back. So you're going to stand over here now, and this is, anytime you think he's wrong, you can go ahead and say it, because I already knew he was wrong, because he's wrong.
Can we talk about the lack of pants or something in the
I wrote that. I was the scorekeeper. I was like, I'm going to do the best scorekeeping I can ever do in my entire life.
Mick Cotton's legs have never looked nicer than they did on Sunday.
That's our rally shorts that we hike up our shorts and then
check your shirt in.
Pants disappeared during that.
My favorite part was when you guys tucked the shirts
we
into the pants.
The leadoff kicker, and he literally just tucked his spandex as high as he could go. Yeah. And I loved it. I was like,
I wasn't mad about it.
I wasn't mad about it. Maybe like then you don't have to tuck him up so high, but still, something that every man should maybe think about doing.
Is he a challenger? Is he a challenger for widest legs in the league?
No, they weren't that. I mean,
okay, because
normally his freckles make him look a little.
Okay, there you go. Good.
Ginger power.
Well, I'm guessing that this was probably most fun wins kind of game. I'm sure that you guys were just giggling and laughing the whole time you were playing.
Oh yeah, we had to share a dugout because it was just unbelievably hot and we didn't want to stand in the sun on the first base side. So it was great of you guys that got there first and took the dugout from us. I mean, claimed it to let us share it. But yeah, we had
it worked out. Yeah.
It was fun to be in the same dugout. Like, obviously, it was a pretty competitive game. You can tell by the score. We both wanted to win really bad. But yeah,
it was really great to play at Hobbs. So it's always really fun to do that.
Always fun to play there.
Yeah.
Well, the last game of the night, 9 o'clock, game of the week, Squids versus Tree Care. Tree Care taking it 10-4. The last team with the captain, who's a lady, Hannah Blodgett, who's in Madagascar visiting her sister in the Peace Corps.
Yep.
Bunch of badass ladies out there. We were missing her gold shorts, but her spirit is here with us in the room. We dressed up our cucumber Thor with a
gold cape for honor of Hannah Blodgett.
Yeah.
So
we miss your little fingers.
No, we don't miss your fingers, but
little fingers for goosing.
No fingers near butts.
I'll put my finger near your butt whenever I damn well please, Jackie Becker.
We already reviewed this game on the other podcast, but does anybody have any lady facts they want to throw in before we move on?
Lady facts.
Any fun lady facts from the game of the week?
I really like the Love Garden jerseys, and Jen Beck designed those, so there we go.
Jen Beck was a badass. Like, she got a warning from Cougar. How many people can say they got that? Let's be honest.
I couldn't.
I'm
I
sure
couldn't
a lot.
hear her, but I saw her yelling at him and like shaking her fist, and I was just like, "Oh shit, Jim Beck's pissed." Huh?
I think you tried to you're out of here.
Oh,
said warning next time.
Cougar, you can't throw anybody out. Nice try though. Nice try.
Well handled, Jen. Well handled.
I appreciate her passion and her fire, and I saw that and I was like, she's fucking pissed. She's fucking pissed.
She told me afterwards that she wanted to sit down on the field and just wait. If she would have gotten kicked out, she would have just sat down and made someone carry her off.
I would have went and sat down with
Exactly.
her. Like, no, Cougar. No.
I had a lot of ladies sitting down that field.
We'll get
I'd like to give some props to Nicole for being the pinch runner and then getting scoring and then having to immediately kick again.
and score again.
Yeah, Nicole.
That was badass.
Didn't she score again right after that as well? I feel like she did.
I think she did.
I think she either kicked people in or scored
Something
or
like that. Yeah.
Either
And
way, let's just
Either
agree
way.
that she's a badass.
Good job.
Cheers
Love
to
Nicole.
Cheers. Cheers to Nicole.
Cheers to Nicole.
And while we're cheersing Nicole, let's cheers Lauren Adam. Hope your hamstring's feeling better soon, girl.
Sure. Yes.
She's the girl who got hurt. That Nicole finished run for.
Is it time for more fun things?
It is more fun things. Claire, if the zombie apocalypse were to start today, which KV Kill team would make it to the end? Zombie apocalypse.
Who's the craziest and who has firearms?
Who's got weapons?
Got weapons.
Who's crafty enough to make weapons?
Yeah.
Somehow like
Who has
Harpies?
Like, I'd like to think that it's not like the strongest. It's like the
Smartest.
goofiest, like
I've actually
Who's
heard.
got really good
like,
life
say,
skills?
I've actually heard
Really
from
great
Kenny
life
Flanders.
skills.
He does have a plan for the zombie.
Yeah,
apocalypse. So,
I
like,
mean, Kenny does.
Kenny's got
I'd
a
have
plan.
to
for
shout out
to Kenny for giving me catfish.
There you go. I might go with Channel 6 only because, but possibly Woost for Jackie and Dan. But Channel 6 mainly because of Isaac and Angela, and they could just like prep everybody for that shit and just be like, all right, we're gonna outrun the shit out of these people.
Yeah,
and you're
that's
gonna
the
train.
thing.
He's already training his like little 6-year-old little
3-year-old.
3-year-old little boy. I've watched that kid train, and he is going to be an impeccable athlete, like hands down.
Sounds like
So-
tasty zombie food to me.
Yeah, but see,
No, you'll be lying on the ground like bacon, but he'll be running over
I got
you.
a samurai sword. I'm ready.
I would say that
And
I
a
think
Bronco.
the Woost would be a good choice because you got a lot of cooks on that team, and they'd figure out a way to survive
Diversity.
with food.
But
You've
you're
got
gonna cook up people to
Maybe.
serve to this?
Oh,
Maybe,
and Jackie
or
can
what?
grow
she can garden.
anything.
It's true.
Anything.
Dan is a ninja.
Have you
and
seen that
Esco does
skullet?
theater in
Seen that
Topeka.
skullet?
That's always a win.
Well, speaking of Jackie Becker, Jackie Becker is the sole proprietor of Up to 11 Productions, and if you don't know, check it out. Twitter up211.com and Instagram. They're on up_2_11, and of course they're on Facebook. So check it out and make sure you get out to one of their shows because everything's always epic when Jackie Becker's in charge. Obviously,
Hashtag
check out what you're doing right now.
Badass women.
Come check out Carcass this weekend, guys. It is metal.
Ari Oxter.
I've got a question.
Ari Oxter.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you rather have the winning run to earn your team the championship KV Kill title, but have to do cleanup in the nude, KV Kill cleanup, or be known as the best player in the league for the next 5 years? It's a lot. It's a lot of things to
I mean,
ponder.
have you seen me naked? It's not that bad. So I'm probably gonna win that shit and then clean up game of the week naked.
Hashtag not that bad.
Not that bad. Hashtag not that bad. Not that
You've been
bad.
working out. You've been working out. You're good.
Not that bad for a 35-year-old.
I know
Not that
Liz
bad.
has some questions for us. Does Liz want to shout out a few questions?
Yeah, I can do this. Where's that sheet?
It's on your phone.
No, the other ones.
All your questions, silly or serious, whatever you
Okay.
want to do.
Oh,
While
let's do
you're
the
looking
serious. Let's
for
get the
it.
serious one out of the way because we all know that that's our least favorite.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go around the table. So imagine a scenario in which you are the schoolyard captain of a kickball team, and you get to pick anyone you want. Well, in this situation, it's a lady. So who is your dream team athlete for your schoolyard kickball team?
It has to be a different person each time.
Pick a lady.
Not necessarily. Just has to be a lady.
Do they have to be playing?
I'm gonna
currently?
go to my
current
left.
Yeah, KV Kill a lady. Like, who's on your dream team?
Dream team lady
One
player?
one person.
We'll look at all the
Amber Owens.
And why?
She's
why?
She's just a sexy badass, and I don't know. I would just want her on there because she's just always like playing well and like 10 out of 10 with it. So yeah, she'd be good.
I'm gonna go with Cheyenne from Channel 6. She's a fucking beast. She's a beast. She's a beast. She's a lady beast. A very pretty lady beast.
Well, I'm going with Brienne Keister because she's going to clean my teeth and win everything.
So can Amber Owens now, though.
And chickens and flowers and bikes and all the other awesome things that she provides to this planet.
I think probably my go-to answer on this is almost always Abby Vestal, but she's not playing this year.
Because she's
Yeah,
another beast.
That's terrible.
So, of current players, I'm going to go with a lovely lady across the table from me, Miss Sarah.
Sarah Weasel Weisel.
I know.
Number two.
She's not sorry.
You guys can share.
Chelsea, but why?
Because you're a badass.
Tell us, Chelsea.
Because you're a fucking badass. I mean,
You're embarrassing her. No.
any more need to be
Blushing, you
said?
guys.
She is blushing. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Kristen CS because her attitude is epic, and you have to have a good attitude to have fun.
You totally stole mine.
You want to get sassy.
All right, I've got two. Chelsea has already stolen my number one, which is Sarah, because she's
Your wife.
fast as fuck and she makes those clutch plays. But you know what? The other person that I would choose would be Jill from Harpies. I think she is one of the most underrated girls in the league. She always catches. She always gets on base.
Over 40 lady.
Yeah, she is over 40, lady.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not going to say her age, but yes, definitely over 40.
We're going to talk over 40 later, don't worry.
She's a badass. Bar none, that is her. And I would go with her as well.
Again, you stole mine too. So I'm going to have to go with another lady on my team and say my new player, Sydney. Yeah.
She's a young lady.
You know,
Was
yes.
she 21?
Yes, 21. Yes.
Just 21, like yesterday?
very, very recently, but
I'll go buy you a shot. Not
Okay.
you, Stacy.
Oh, Summer Stacy got excited.
Oh, okay. I
I'll
was like,
buy you a
okay.
shot too. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Sydney Newland, that's her name. So yes, that's who I would choose.
Thank you.
I will go with Elise Monaco from Love Garden because she is like super uplifting and she always seems to have something positive to say and she's super fast.
And she's
super
amazing
fast.
at French braids.
Yeah, she is.
That was my French braid that came in the week, just so you know.
Well, I know that, but she is really good with Kenny's.
More than one person can be good at French braids.
You show me.
Is there going to be a
And I might
French
change
braid
my
battle?
A
French braid off.
French braid
I did a
off.
halo for Elise.
Can
so
you
that
do
she
the
would
outward
win.
ones?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Next
okay,
question.
Claire.
Moving on.
All right, your lady pick?
My lady pick would be Miss Jackie Becker, just because she is the most inspirational woman in KVKL, in my opinion. I mean, you just bring all the energy, all the attitude, and all the positivity to every team. Doesn't matter what's going on, what's happening. Best player in the league,
Good answer.
hands
I
down.
have to agree.
All right. So you stole mine, Stacey. I was gonna go with Sid because I love her, but I have to give a shout out to Elizabeth Loffer, who is another mom. I won't say her age either because I don't know, but you know,
Another over
she's
40 lady?
awesome. But then a little bit of juicy truth. I would to go with a different team. I'm kind of torn between Betsy and Liz. 'Cause you guys are my girl crushes.
I've always wanted to be someone's girl.
After this,
hear
can
that,
we
Matt?
discuss kickball wives?
Later on. That's
kickball
coming up
crushes.
next.
That's a question
in the
later.
next
We
half
already got that on
hour.
the list.
Okay, so my pick would be, I should say Shauna because Shauna has been a lion with me since I've been a lion. But I also need to deal with this train, and we've been picking people outside of our teams. And Lindsay Robinson from the Ghosts
Hell yeah.
is a clutch queen. I would please come and play with me. So yes, get it, girl.
I'm going to go with my pretty little boo, Sarah Riley. She's not only fun to play with, but she's fun to drink with, too. So what else can you ask for?
She drinks Natty Light.
So do I.
That's because of me, girl.
She has a pierced lip, she's cute.
Because she's so
And she's also a nice dancer. She's a very good
She
dancer.
used to bring two.
The bowl has $5 Natty Light pitchers every day, so have fun.
No one goes to the bowl.
So,
They drink Natty Light there?
Oh, wait, I've been there.
Just don't get it, Muddy Waters, do you? You just don't
One
get
time.
it.
so I got to give a question to the man in the room, making sure the show happens properly. Matt Papa Pryor. Somebody get him a mic. If you could only hear one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh.
It's going to be the hardest question of his life.
Actually, I've thought about it before. And
Oh, you're prepped?
Of course he
This
is.
is my job. Probably Bohemian Rhapsody, honestly.
Oh, good song.
Because you can listen to all the different parts, and it's not like listening to the same
we
song.
sing
You
it
can
right
break
now
it
for
down
him?
and just listen to the vocals. Or yeah, very good. Great answer.
Not terribly.
sing it to you.
Not terribly funny.
There's a
try and
lot
sing
of
it
us
to you
here.
if you
I'm
want
sure
us
we can make it happen.
If you want to sing it, we can do it.
No, we'll move on.
Just killed a man.
All right, next question.
Yes, I think all of my children would
Are
have
we
just
doing the-
turned
are we
us
doing the
off.
You can do whatever you want, Liz. Whatever questions you want. We got a few minutes for this.
All right.
Should we do two truths, one lie before we get to like next week's games?
No, we've got plenty of time to
Do
go
plenty
with
of
some
time.
questions.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Oh yeah, Liz is.
We got some more questions.
We got some questions.
Yeah, pick one person to answer these.
Okay. Stacy.
Summertime Stacy.
I want you to give me
scared.
your idea of what Cougar's favorite sex position
What
or sex act is.
What is Cougar's
You're going to be married to
favorite
him.
sex position?
What's about sex position or sex act?
I'm missing out on something.
No, you married him. You're getting hotel rooms for free. What are you doing with him?
What are you
these
doing in the hotel
rooms?
rooms, Stacy?
Okay, I don't even know what the question was.
I need you to guess.
She's so
I need you to
flustered.
guess what Cougar's favorite sex position or sex act is.
It's a terrible question.
Imagine you on top of Cougar.
Is it with CJ?
It's probably with CJ.
Is it with his girl crushes, all on Channel 6?
Oh, yeah.
With or without?
Yes, I would say all of his girl crushes
Ooh.
from Channel 6.
You could do a dirty Eiffel Tower.
I don't,
Like
but
an
do you
orgy
think he's
style, or do
strictly
they
a
just stand there
like
naked
an
and he looks
orgy,
at
or
them?
Yeah.
No, but I wonder if he's strictly missionary style.
I mean,
That's it.
We were just talking about that, but I think he likes to just stare at you when you're on top of him.
Creepy.
that's more like Santos style. That's more creepy and weird.
You're killing me, guys. You're killing me.
Cougar, have you driven off the road yet?
All right, Chelsea, whose beard would you most enjoy having tickle your neck?
Pick your favorite. Who's your favorite beard?
Give me some beards.
There are some amazing
I'm not paying
beards.
attention.
Are we
Sorry.
doing male, female beard?
Both. Either one.
Nail beards.
Who's got a female beard?
I mean,
I'm sure Amanda Jolly'd share Sean.
That border beard, baby.
So we got Sean Jolly's beard. Somebody else give me a
Downstairs
beard.
beard.
Santos has a beard.
Santos has a beard.
Ben Hutnick has a beard.
Santos.
Alex Fox has a beard.
Oh,
yeah, Chris Miller.
Avery's got a beard.
Finley's got a beard.
Cameron Lauer's got a beard.
So from those 4 or 5 beards, what beard's gonna rub on your neck?
All right, enough said. Okay, next question. Megan Hammond. What? Which male player in the league wears your favorite pair of short shorts
Short shorts?
for men?
Shit.
Why didn't I get that question?
Phil had a good
Damn.
pair of
God,
gym
yes.
teacher shorts on this week.
Phil from Wildman.
All right.
100%.
Phil did. He
He
Oh,
was
God.
walking by our
The
dugout
whole
and somebody
outfit
went,
was amazing.
Phil, your testicles are hanging out. He stopped and looked. They weren't. he still stopped and looked.
I believe the phrase I said was, I can see your ball sack.
And he was carrying a ball sack as well. So
He probably got confused.
he was, yeah,
He
looked
did
at,
get
he looked at his
confused.
neck, he looked on his shoulder. He's like, what ball sack are you talking about?
All
They
right.
were impressive.
It
Let's
was
just
good.
say
They were,
that.
yeah.
Impressive.
Okay, good.
And amazing socks.
He's got
too.
good games.
Good game.
yeah, Phil
games.
actually Smirnoff iced me from he was holding, he was in the stands and was holding a briefcase and just set it next to me. So I opened it up and he Smirnoff iced me.
This week?
Now, this is like 4 years ago.
That's amazing.
It's hilarious.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, good.
So for those of you listening in, Megan Hammond just broke a champagne flute full of Boxo wine on the table.
Opa.
Typical girl.
IKEA, no big deal. Cost $1.
All right. Next question. B Hatch.
I wanted to say something about the box wine. Is that now it says fruity red sangria on it, and I have funky cold Medina stuck in my head. Fruity red sangria.
Oh, just listen to that.
Yeah.
All right, Betsy. Are you a screamer or a growler?
In bed.
In
End all these
bed.
questions with in bed.
Assume these are all sexual, guys. I just
Yeah,
want to put
yeah,
that out
you
there
know.
right now.
You don't need to go with that.
Yeah, it depends on the dude, I
The
guess.
perfect answer. I love it even more than I did just a second ago. Christine, would you rather eat a Leeway Frank or a D-hole?
Girl, what you want?
I know. I gotta go Leeway Frank.
D-holes are so sweet and delicious.
Well, I'm sorry.
I think she's thinking sexually and not people. I think she's thinking sex act and not
thank
people.
You. Thank you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair play.
Sarah, sitting right next to me. Would you rather wake up covered in muddy waters or wearing a happy shirt?
I would rather be wearing a happy shirt.
All right, Ari, on my other side.
What's up?
Would you rather give asteroid head or suck a cork?
I'm a big fan of blowjobs, so I'm gonna say asteroid head.
Perfect. I love that. I love that.
On an asteroid?
It's whatever you want it to be, Matt Pryor.
Jackie Becker. Jackie,
You tell me.
would you rather ride a rocket or a sea goat?
I mean, I'm a swimmer. I'd sea goat all the way.
Damn it. Aaron,
Yes, ma'am.
would you rather go home?
Hey Chelsea. Hey Chelsea. While you're down there.
Oh yeah.
Under the table. What the hell? Oh, excuse me. What the fuck? I was under the table.
I was cleaning.
Oh, cool. Okay. Aaron, would you rather go home with a red leg or a red lion?
A red lion.
No hesitation.
She's like, no,
Okay. All right, and the last one I have, Chelsea.
Under the table. I wanted to.
Yes.
Who makes the better breakfast for the day after a night of, woost or repetition?
Woost.
No hesitation.
All right, those are my questions. Thank you for participating. All right, well now we're talking about things that are, we're back to
Now what, Aaron
all
Adams?
things kickball.
We can do a couple games of next week and do it after every 3 games. We'll do 2 truths and 1 lie.
I like that.
So,
3s and 3s.
YSC 1, bagels at Brew Ballers. Predictions?
Bagels at Brew Ballers. Oh God, I hope the Bagels fucking take it. They need a win.
You can
They
hope.
need a win. They're
They
desperate.
need to get. They're
Brew
a good
ballers
team,
are
they
getting
just gotta-
better. And I need to give a shout out to Adrian actually because we had an injury in our field and they made a really great choice to just let our player go because it was the first inning and whatnot. So shout out to the Brew Ballers for being a really positive team, getting it that day. It was
I feel
cool.
like they've been changing up their team strategy.
Yeah,
I have 2. Yeah, which is they're a lot happier than normal.
agree. So I think it's going to be a really good game. That's one of the games I think definitely to check out.
Okay, the next game, YSC 1, Johnny's versus Homies. Both these teams are 0-0.
Is this the same thing? I'm not sure. I think it is.
Anybody? Johnny's Homies?
Homies.
Johnny's, I'm sorry.
I'm going to go for that skinny waist team.
Yeah, the triangle team.
Triangle team. Cougar's not a triangle. He's more of a bean.
He's more of an oval.
I don't know what he is.
I
Well, what is he?
definitely think Johnny's is the more athletic team, but I think that the homies have more experience, and usually I favor experience. I think I value it more. But I do think that if Johnny's can kind of congeal a little bit more and channel their energy, they could come out.
I like the
on
fact
top.
that Betsy likes experience.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Cougar is
I like
my
Bridget
husband,
on
so
it.
I'm gonna have to go with the homies.
No! The worst.
Stacy.
I'll play along.
You said that out loud with your mouth.
Everyone knows how I feel about Cougar.
Stacy Huang.
But you are a cougar.
Has a nice ring to it, Stacy.
It would be Summer Cougar Stacy.
It's better than Stacy Brow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, shit.
YSC 2, Liberty Hall versus Leeway Franks.
I think Liberty.
Please.
Yeah, late
Liberty.
fees.
I'm gonna go Liberty. If they play even half as good as they did last week, they're gonna crush it.
Yeah, fees for
They'll
sure.
crush Leeway Franks.
I've got to go with the
late
Franks.
fees.
Franks.
The Franks.
They're
and the
my
Beans.
old team.
Yeah.
I got to go there.
Yeah, they used to be Taco Tuesday. They used to be
Balls
Are you under
deep.
the table?
Yes.
Someone's under the table.
We're doing wine cleanup still.
Wouldn't be the girl on
And
the
I-
podcast if somebody wasn't under the table.
Yeah, and I'd like to give a shout out to T though from Leeway Franks for doing the scoreboard for us last week. So thank you so
Taylor,
much
thank
this past
you.
Sunday. Yeah, very nice. It was a nice time out there, and I'm glad you like scoring, T. I hope you get a lot of it.
In fact, if you ever see T out there scorekeeping, bring him a beer and some bug spray.
Your boy doesn't wear shoes.
No, he doesn't. Oh, Mobley.
Are you talking Taylor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. Okay. Repetition versus Grandstand, both 0-5 teams. Repetition being a new team. Do you think Grandstand's experience is going to take it?
Grandstands, the veterans. I'm going with the
I think
grandstand.
Grandstand. They've got a guy on their team who can bunt and run like a son of a bitch.
TJ.
And they also have history.
Yeah.
I think that's going to pull them through. Yeah.
Repetition does play. Repetition and Grandstand both tend to play more ladies on the field than the majority of other teams. Not
And I
every other
have
team.
played Repetition this year as a Lion, and they do have some clutch people. They just need to basically gel their defense together.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be a defense versus offense game.
Yeah.
Will the being basically been in the league longer, will Grandstand win it over them? We'll see.
Well, hopefully it'll be a fun game to watch. I always like to see the teams with no. I like to see the teams with no wins get a win. So I just hope that whichever team loses takes it gracefully.
Yeah, I definitely have to go with Kristen's team.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's my favorite.
Yeah.
So let's get
No doubt.
2 truths and a lie.
All right, this is Ari. So I emailed some ladies in the league this week, and I was like, "Tell me two lies and one truth about yourself." And
Just trying to help you
no,
unfold it.
trying to read it, Liz.
Unfold
So
your
I'm
paper.
gonna tell you 3 statements about a lady in our league, and you got to figure out which one of these is a truth and 2 are lies.
You can tell us who the lady is.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
First one is Erin Hayden from the Screamers. I've got. She said, here are her statements. I was a virgin until I was 25.
Bullshit.
I have never been arrested.
Bullshit.
The last one is a cop thought I was trying to offer him a BJ to get out of a field sobriety test.
That's true.
That's true.
2 of these are true.
No,
Two truths and
there,
a
no.
lie.
I'm sorry. It's 2 lies and a truth. There are so which one is the truth?
Yeah, I thought it was 2 truths and a lie.
My bad. It's 2 lies and a truth.
Go over that one more time.
Damn.
She has never been arrested. She was a virgin until she was 25. She thought a cop was trying to offer her a blowjob to get a field sobriety test.
First one.
A cup. Okay.
First one.
A cop
100%.
thought I was trying to get
Is the truth?
to offer her a blowjob
Okay, yeah.
to get a
I
field
would
sobriety
think
test.
she's trying to trick us up. So yeah, I
First
would,
one
yeah,
is totally
true.
a truth.
Which one?
First
the
one.
first one.
Virgin?
Virgin.
Or virgin one?
No.
Cop BJ?
No. The arrested.
Arrested?
I've never been arrested.
So that's her truth?
I think that's
No, I'm
true.
gonna go. I'm gonna go virgin. I'm gonna go
truth.
virgin.
She can get out of a lot of shit, man.
She had the breathalyzer.
I think it's the
That
third
doesn't
one
mean
that's
she was
true.
arrested.
Yeah, I think
Anyways, the truth is a cop thought she
Claire
was
and
trying to
Betsy
get
are
out of
gonna
offer a blowjob to get out of a field sobriety test.
Good job, Matt Pryor.
That was 2 truths.
It's 2 lies, 1 truth.
I'm still
So
fucked
which-
up on this. I can't get it
Are they
right.
all 2 lies and 1 truth?
It's they're all 2 lies and 1 truth.
I wrote it down backwards.
So is this a specific person answering this, or is it a free for all?
Yeah, free for all. Do you want one more?
Yeah,
One
do
more?
another one.
You have a lot of
One more. Megan McClendon from Wildman. This is her 2nd year in KVKL.
Yes.
She's got blonde hair and she's got
I
killer
love that
soccer
bitch.
games. She's got some soccer legs.
I love that fucking
Long
bitch.
nails.
So here are her statements. I used to manage a communications for a high-profile drug rehab center in LA, and I saw multiple celebrities coming out of rehab treatment.
Yeah.
I was once invited by Dave Chappelle to accompany him to a party hosted by Jay-Z and Beyonce. I have a black belt in Taekwondo.
I believe
No
that
black
about
I
her.
believe all of those things because you're such a badass, Megan.
Right? What is her truth?
The one that's
Taekwondo, Dave Chappelle, celebs in a drug rehab center.
I
or Dave
choose
Chappelle?
the second one, the Dave Chappelle.
That just seems really unique. So I go to.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, Dave
and I got
Chappelle.
a picture from her and Dave Chappelle at a bar in Vegas one night. That is the truth.
I
And
remember
she
that.
declined. She's like, I'm married. I'm not going out with you, Dave Chappelle. You look shady as fuck. So we got a few more from. Yeah, she is our trap queen. A
Hey,
few more
Cougar,
for
can you
later.
text it and let us know how many fucks we're at right now? Because
Yeah,
I want
we
to make
need
sure
to
that we
say
get
fuck
to
a
at
lot
least
more.
50.
Oh, you know we're
If we've not
way
hit
over
50,
50 fucks.
Cougar said we. Cougar said we couldn't get over 50 fucks.
Fuck that.
Bullshit.
Fuck you, Cougar.
Fuck.
Actually, I think it was that I was going to have 40 alone.
Fuck, fucking E, fuck.
Get the fuck on with it, Chelsea.
God damn it.
You fuck all the
Fucking
time.
Chelsea.
I say the fuck all the time.
I say fuck a lot as well.
Fuck.
It's the over 40 fuck.
It's, yeah. Over 40, say fuck.
All right.
It's kickball. Fuck it.
Fucking 40.
Next game.
The next games are going to be YSC 3 and 4. 5 o'clock, Wildman at Muddy Waters.
Is
Predictions?
being rescheduled.
Yes. Okay.
But we can still talk about it.
Wildman versus Muddy Waters.
Who can't show up?
Lots
Both
of
teams.
people.
Both teams.
Both teams.
Yeah.
We actually got insider information when what was it? Somebody from Muddy Waters posted, "Can you reschedule our game?"
Well, yes, but also not KTC. I'm sorry. Wildman Tech Burst will be missing at least 4 or 5 people
Yeah.
as well. I mean, we're both going to be missing 5 to 6 people.
They were smart and reached out to us
Alex,
early.
Thank
Alex
you for
asked
being
first,
smart, both teams.
And we both asked in
You're ones.
whatever, you know.
Yes.
But
What else are you doing?
As long as you,
Muddy Waters
as long as
is-
you get your games done before August 7th, we're okay with it. Just
It'll
get a hold
happen.
of us and we'll do our best to help you reschedule if you absolutely
yeah, they
have
were
to.
emailing captain to captain, so I don't really know what's happening. But
Anyways, do we have a prediction for this game?
if we were to play without all of these players, I mean, I'm going to guarantee that Wildman would win. We would have maybe 5 players actually show
So
up.
it'd actually
there
end up being a
wouldn't
forfeit.
It would be a forfeit.
Yeah.
But if we were all there, I think it could quite possibly be a really close game. But also at the same time, I don't really know. Wildman's offense is much higher than our defense, or than our offense. But our defense is, I mean, impeccable. It almost. We haven't. The most we scored was 8 on the homies, which is like our first game. It was our first game of the season, our very first game, where we had brand new players that had never played before.
Absolutely.
So it was just like a returning of all of us, like getting to know each other again, and so like. And then
Step it up.
after that- You gotta reheat the queso fundido, Matt. Come
I was
on.
listening to the headphones and all of a sudden it's like,
But I mean, it'll still be close. But I think.
Girls are hungry.
If I'm going to be honest, I honestly think Wildman will defeat Muddy Waters, and that's coming from Muddy Waters.
I kind of feel like I hear what you're saying. I mean, I've got some numbers here. If anybody really wants to look at them
Sure, give us
besides
a few
me.
numbers.
Yes, please.
But, definitely Wildman does have the lowest amount of runs allowed in the league.
Oh, let's be honest.
And
Has
they also
Wildman
have
played
the
anyone of
highest-
substance?
I'm just saying they also have the highest average margin of victory. These are averages. Numbers can be
But
tweaked. do all
Chelsea,
sorts of
you
fun
do
things.
realize that they went out there and were like, "We're gonna do this stat thing."
They were going to do a stat thing.
That stat thing that you're talking about, they went all statty on it, and they statted
You're talking
out
about, running up.
They
the
statted out.
score. They wanted 100 runs before someone else got 10, and they accomplished their goal.
It's a waste
What
of
is
time.
going on behind
Slap the bag.
bad idea.
We're having a slap the bag off behind my head here.
It's frightening.
Get curious.
I'm just going with, just from numbers. That's what's going on.
The next kickball game that will actually happen this coming Sunday is Das Boot Chalmers's. Chalmers.
Chalmers. Good game.
Margot, Salvador Perez, Chalmers.
I haven't seen Das Boot play this year. I know that they have like a couple changes. I'm not gonna call either way. Typically, we've had the stronger defense in the past, and they've had the stronger offense. So, keeping that in mind, I'm not gonna make a call, but I'm excited to play them.
I got Chalmers winning this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
All right.
You slapped the bag too hard. You called it. You called it.
Slapped the bag too hard.
Okay, so
Summertime Stacy.
I'm just going to say
Slap the fuck out of the wine bag.
Stacy made the bag bleed.
there are a lot of red wine fails happening
I feel
right
sorry
now.
for Cougar, her husband, when she slaps bags like that.
You think she's going to slap Cougar's bag?
She's gonna slap Cougar's bag real hard.
If you would like to see the slap bag fail on Snapchat, my name is in my D-hole. You can follow me. I'm about to post it right now.
I feel like we need Sarah Miller because this is a shit show.
Sarah Miller's my favorite. I swear I didn't even hit it that hard. Sarah Miller all the time.
Her hand is bright red. Is it from wine or from hitting the bag
From
too
the
hard?
wine.
All right.
Shouldn't have hit the back so fucking hard.
While we're talking about wine being busted here, Merchants versus Sacred Swords, the next game.
S word all the way.
No.
I think Sword.
Well, let's go around.
Sword.
Let's go around the table like people.
Like the regular
Like
podcast.
the quote unquote regular podcast. They take turns. I guess we shouldn't do that.
That's the boring
Did
one.
you sit on that one too?
Yeah. They let me talk.
We've been letting you talk. Here, you have a pipe
They
cleaner
never
now.
let the women talk on that.
All right. Does anybody have any thoughts on it? In general, merchants versus S-word?
I'm going with my Wonder Twin and my favorite monkey, Josh Ritten.
Good job.
Merchants of Death.
What do you think?
I love Ryan Gaines.
He does
and
have
he's
a big
wonderful,
beard.
and
How
he's
did you
gonna
skip
win.
Josh when you had that beard question?
Yeah, I think
like
I'm
my
gonna have to
kid.
go with merchants.
I'm gonna go with Sword. I hear that they're playing kind of like up, and I want them to win, and I think that they could. So yeah.
Go ahead.
Hashtag Ryan getting Gaines is gonna win. Ryan Gaines
Oh,
Ryan
for
getting-
Merchants of Death.
Getting
Ryan
also
Gaines.
is a merchant.
I am. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's no longer a merchant, so
True.
I can't be biased any longer.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I would assume that I've only seen Sacred Sword play and not merchants. So Sacred Sword is learning that whole like bunt, kick away. They're trying to do strategy. I haven't seen Merchants of Death do that because of my own eyes.
Yeah.
So I have to give the credit to Sacred Sword, even though I don't want to go merchants.
I will say that Sacred Sword is well known for doing the bunt kick away. They've been doing it for a long time, and when they lost Joel Kelly, they lost it a little bit.
Who?
Joel Kelly.
Summer of Joel.
Summer of Joel used to play for Sacred Sword.
It's not his summer, and he's on Happy Shirt now. So.
Joel, I love you.
He left for good. He almost came to Muddy Waters, which I still hate you, Joel.
Aww.
But I love your dog.
I also gave
and
him
that you're going to be my
invitation
roommate.
To
It's
D-holes,
okay.
and he went to Happy Shirt. I was like, come on, man.
He agreed to be on Muddy Waters
He was
and
an
then
original
left us
replay
for Muddy
rowdy
Waters.
from back in the day.
Yeah, he
So I tried to
was.
pull him back into the D-holes. He's like, I've got some offers. I'm like, but are they as cool as us?
He agreed.
Still no,
Shook
but
our hands. Took shots with us at the Jazz
He did
House.
feel really bad about it
He
afterwards,
did.
if that means
He
anything.
messaged me about it, and now I take care of his dog every day, so it's fine.
Eggplant.
Summer of Eggplant.
Yes, that's right.
She's the best.
All right, another game. Free State, Channel 6.
Channel
Free
6.
State sneaking into the 1 seeds.
I think. Yeah, I honestly did not expect that win against the Red Lions. Not at all. I don't think anybody did. I think the way they play their defense is completely off the grid for any KVKL team. You don't play with a first person like there on that grid, on the like in that triangle.
Happy
they made
sure
a
does.
diamond. Yeah. I mean, it works.
Sometimes. I mean, they move.
But they move around.
Yeah, they move
Happy
their
Sure
rover
doesn't
around.
constantly do. The girl from Free State, Jamie Fletcher, actually told me, she's like, I'm glad I play there because I don't do anything. It just intimidates you from bunting up
to
first
her.
or bunting up that way. But if you bunt to the pitcher, she's not like, she even was like, you're not gonna get much of a play. Like, she's like, I'm only there to make a play if the bunt goes up to the pitcher or it goes up to this way.
So
But
they're
like
playing a girl like Happy Shirt does.
right there,
Yeah.
up
Okay,
there.
100%.
But like it
I had
doesn't
noticed
make
that. But
like
it's only
I
for
understand that.
intimidation.
But
all they
apparently
do-
she rotates or she moves.
she never moves.
Oh, okay.
Happy Shirt moves.
Happy Shirts girls
Free State never
rotate.
moves, but I think it's just to
Oh.
intimidate you from bunting. To
Now we
keep you
know.
from bunting, which it does.
Snuck
like if you
in,
think
I'm
about it,
telling you.
when
Boring.
that
But
happens.
now they're gonna play the
is
number
really-
one
really gonna-
seeds, and the number one seeds are gonna know better. They're gonna look at that and be like,
they already know how to bunt, they know how to place it.
The thing
Red
is,
Lion is a 1 seed. You just
we're not a one seed.
you only
but
bunt.
you are normally.
We've never been a one seed.
No.
They've never been a 1
You've
seed.
never been.
Never?
Red Lion has never been a one seed.
Nope, they just do really well in tournaments.
You should only bunt up first if you need to advance a runner on 1 and 2 to go 2 and 3, and then you're sacrificing yourself. So
But
like you're
I-
only there at that spot to
Yeah,
do
people
that
still-
sacrifice.
But people are still scared to bunt because they have that person there, which doesn't make any sense.
Now we
You
won't
have-
be.
You
We
should be
won't
more
be now.
scared about
We know
your
better.
Thinking
The
that
ones
You're scared
won't
about
be.
your person to third because that's where your one of your best players is your charger, your third baseman.
I do
Or
like
what?
these coaching
Charger.
tips coming
Whatever.
from Mary Oxer.
Charger.
I'm just saying that person go at the encouragement line going up first is always going to be there for that bunt up first. You're not going to do shit otherwise.
Free State
But
Channel
you really
6
have to make that
predictions.
first
Free State
baseline.
Channel 6
Channel
predictions?
6.
Yeah.
Channel 6.
Channel
Okay.
6.
We'll do 2 more games and then we'll do another lies and truths. Rockets Red
Baby
Lion
wipes
this
for-
week.
Baby
Rockets.
wipes
Pew pew.
Alcohol get blood out, so I would assume it would get red wine out. If you, like,
This is
rubbing
going to be,
alcohol on
I'm just
maybe
going to speak to
blot
this
it.
game. It's going to be a very good
Okay,
game.
I'm talking about
A lot of
blood,
us are
so.
very close friends. We all like to drink together, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of that happening.
Lot of
Which
drinking?
will honestly, determine the outcome of the game.
I think
You
if,
say this
I
so
think
for
if a
so
lot
long.
of drinking is involved, red line will always win.
Right? Yeah, that's
Agreed.
100%.
Definitely,
Let's
definitely.
think about this. I'll let an insider secret in. Hopefully nobody's listening because there's only ladies here, no men.
What the fuck?
What
Matt's
what
here.
time? What time is the game?
5 o'clock.
Okay.
That's tough. Okay.
Yeah.
Rockets.
Rockets. Pew pew.
It'll be a fun
But
game.
why?
What
Because
game
you're
are
not
we
going to be inebriated enough, or
Yeah.
It's too hot out to drink that
Red
early.
Lion shows up at 4:57 for a 5 o'clock game. We show up at 5 o'clock for a 7 o'clock game and then start drinking.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I knew that already.
I still pick Red Lion from seeing you play with the free
Yeah,
state game.
Andy won't have the right hair for you to play against you. So
Yeah, if you.
What kind of
As long as Aiden's
tight
not
pants?
pitching.
Yeah,
we'll
there
be
you go.
okay.
There you go.
he
Put a
pitches
vest
from,
on
like,
him, he'll be
25
fine.
yards out.
It's just
Does anyone else
ridiculous.
want to say what they think how this game's gonna go?
Red
Other than the
Lion.
Rocket?
Or the
We
lion.
already
I
all
said
said
Red
lion.
Lion.
We're
Red
all
Lion.
saying lion.
This is a tough game for me to
Lion.
choose because I know Todd Foster can't play
Oh,
third,
that's
and
right.
I
Which is
know
tough.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, Todd Foster can't play third. Everybody knows it now
everybody's known it.
because
He
he
dislocated his shoulder.
It's not dislocated. It's a third-degree separation.
Well,
Someone-
it's still
someone
pretty.
Well,
else
it
said
might
something
as
about
well be
Achilles.
dislocated. That
Who
sounds
was
pretty
playing third
damn.
for you guys?
Because did Chris strain his hamstring or
We
something?
are currently situating out our defense, guys. Thank you.
I think it'll be a good
a
game.
sore spot,
and
apparently.
Knowing what I know
Ooh.
about both of these teams, I think it'll be very close. I think I'm going to give the edge to Red Lion.
I think
we're
the
all
Red
gonna
Lion's gonna win. I
shake
think that you guys are kind of getting in your own heads, and I think that attitude is bigger than anything. So,
Yep.
if
Well
you
said.
believe it, believe, and you'll do it.
Hashtag bless.
Thank you, Betsy. Thank you.
Our jerseys are better, so if we're
Thank
going
you,
on
Betsy.
fashion alone, then I'm going to pick us still.
Bucket of wine.
Jackie said bucket of wine instead of
wine.
bag of wine.
Our bag of wine is
We
now
all
in
need
an ice
straws
cream bucket.
now.
One more game
Next
before we
game,
do
Aaron,
something
next
else fun.
game. Next game.
Kansas Tree Care at Happy Shirt.
Happy shirt.
So I hear that Tree Care is trying to reschedule this because they don't have enough players.
Yeah, I also.
They are trying.
And Happy Shirt said, nah.
Yeah.
So,
I also heard that.
10 weeks, you know when you play.
so Happy
Well,
Shirt.
That's exactly it. The schedule is a
Shirt.
schedule is a schedule. You know that Sundays
We play
between 5
every
and 9,
Sunday
you're going
for
to have to
3
play.
months. Just fucking know about it. Just know.
Sometimes life
You're gonna be
happens.
gone. Then you're going to be gone.
Huh?
I said okay, Airy.
I know it's funny when I see people like post like before season. When are our first games in June? Well, they're there at 5, 7, or 9.
Basically, right?
Just know
You're
that's
playing
when
that
they
night,
are.
and if you're one of the more reliable people
Just
on
be
your
clear
team,
by
you're reffing that
Just
night.
have your schedule
So
clear by 4:30 p.m. That's
basically, Sunday nights are for kickball. You're either playing, reffing, or watching,
And if you're going to be gone, then don't fucking whine about it.
right? And we basically
Happy
play-
Shirt's gonna win. And Matt, Ari, I appreciate that you talk like Matt Pryor. We need some more Matt Pryors in the world.
We
So
do.
thank you.
when are our games? 5, 7, or 9. Figure it the fuck out.
One more
Unless
thing.
it's August 7th, and then you can still fucking figure it out.
Right.
Fuck
We're
the
always
fuck.
going to try to
Here,
end
man.
before Labor Day because school and people have like families and vacation.
School.
And lives.
Yeah.
So
I have a family.
everybody picked Happy Shirt.
Happy Shirt.
Everybody?
Shirt.
Happy Shirt.
Oh, Val.
Val's in the horny game drunk. I would pick Tree Care for that. I don't know. The game of the week was really good, and I just feel good about them, so I'd go for them.
I would love to see that.
And they're
but-
cuter, so fuck them.
But they're missing
I
gold
mean-
pants. They're missing gold pants. They're missing their.
Their gold pants are in Madagascar. That's right.
Pass around. Pass gold pants around.
You have to have gold pants.
I will say that, like,
I made him a bride now. Sorry.
from seeing them in the game of the week, I think Noah and Alex are like amazing and super fast, and I'm very excited for that team to. They have obviously been around, but I know that they were. I think they were both injured last year, right? And now they're kind of both back.
McKee's.
So I don't know. Regardless
He's
of if,
aka the Karate Kid brothers.
regardless if
Ralph
they.
Macchio's.
If they win or lose this particular game, I still think they're like a force to be reckoned with in the tournament. So
I know this is totally way off topic. However, I just learned a new fact on Sunday that the McKee brothers are obviously brothers, and they have a cousin who plays with them named Jessie Campbell.
Yep.
And she has a brother who plays for.
Jazz House.
Yes! Thank you. Called Ely. And he
It's
played
a
right
family
field.
Just Lee.
Fine, whatever.
Lee Campbell.
Whatever. And he caught everything in the right field.
Lee's great.
Families.
Lee, like all the people that Rick has recruited, I want you to know, I love Rick. Rick's great. I love the way he recruited all of his players. He recruited them simply by going to the gym, being like, "Hey, you look like you would be really great at kickball, and I think you should play kickball." That's why they're so coachable. They're such
adorable.
athletes.
Maybe that's the creepiest thing I've heard in a long
Rick
time.
would, and I love Rick, and that's why
Sorry,
Rick's
Santos.
Rick is Rick.
I love
and that's
Rick. That
great.
wins.
They are the most coachable because they are
Rick,
the
I
most.
do love you.
I just enjoy that that's 4 family members.
Yep.
Yeah.
In
that
2
is-
teams.
Just
I
wait
like
until Max.
Give it a
and
few
Elliot
years.
are
Give it a few
Wait a
years.
second.
Oh, I am.
We're waiting for Chelsea's
Yep.
kids to be eligible too. We got a few years there.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No,
I'm not
it's-
retiring until all my children play
we
on
could
my
write-
team. That is my goal. That is my goal.
I don't think
We
Grant
could
knows that.
we could write novels
Yes, he
about
does.
the kickball
Grant was
families
trying
we
to
have playing.
recruit me last year. He's like, "Oh, it's going to be my team completely. Either going to be
Well, but he knows that. No, it's not going to be.
Is it time for 2 lies and
We
1
have
truth?
to stop and do
Yes.
lies and
It's
truths.
time for 2 lies, 1 truth. This segment brought to you by the D-hole over here.
Good job, D-hole.
Shelby Dahlman. Has she changed her name yet? She just got
Shelby
married.
Smith, yep.
Shelby
She's
Smith.
Shelby
from-
Smith now.
Congratulations, you guys.
Cheers! Cheers!
Cheers.
Festival in the Woods.
Cheers. It was the perfect.
Congratulations,
No, I
you
know,
crazy
really.
kids. I love
Shelby
you.
from Happy Shirt. I've got some statements from her. I was named Shelby because I was conceived in a Shelby Mustang.
I believe that.
I went to nationals at FFA poultry judging in high school.
I believe that too.
I won a scratcher ticket and accidentally purchased my dog Clyde instead of a car. What is her truth?
FFA. The last
The
one.
FFA poultry judging?
That's her truth.
She was conceived in a Shelby Mustang, or she bought a scratcher ticket and bought her dog instead
Two
of
of
a
these
car.
are lies.
Two of these are lies.
She's
Two
a
are
poultry
lies. What-
person.
What is your truth?
I'm going with the poultry.
Poultry judge.
Poultry.
Poultry? Poultry? A poultry were conceived in a Shelby Mustang?
Poultry.
I think poultry.
Poultry.
You guys are all fucking wrong. The truth is, she bought a scratcher ticket and bought her dog instead of a car.
Those dogs are expensive.
No, she said she did say in FFA
Burmese
she
Mountain
only
Dog?
went to state, not nationals, in poultry
Oh,
judging.
Shelby, we're so
It's only
disappointed in
that's a
you.
half lie.
And she says to
What
her.
kind of dog costs as much as a car?
I mean, it's
Clyde?
It's a
yeah,
mountain
Clyde's
dog.
beautiful.
It's a big
And she
dog.
did say about the Shelby Mustang comment, gross, my name came from the movie Still Magnolias, but has no correlation with the fact that I'm a diabetic.
But it does.
Bless your heart. One more truth,
Sure.
two
One more.
lies, 1 truth.
2 lies, 1
From
truth.
Jana Curtis from Cork Sagas.
Jana and Curtis or
Jana Curtis.
Okay.
No, what's her last
Clint
name?
Curtis. Well, I was
Oh,
just
Curtis is wait.
Clint Curtis is, but they
Okay,
don't.
but her last. Okay.
Anyway.
Jana Banana.
Jana Banana.
Jana Banana says that she was born. Her born name was Jana Banana Casper. She also said Jana was once unaware she had a 4th roommate in her house for about 4 months until the year 2013.
I do believe that.
And she said Jana once charged a one-legged man $120 a month to live and blow glass in her unfinished basement for about a year.
Yes.
I think the lie is the Jana
Again,
Banana.
is it 2 lies and 1 truth?
It's 2 lies, 1 truth.
Okay,
Which one
I
is
think the
true?
truth. I think the truth is
The glass blower.
No.
One-legged glass blower.
No, the unknown roommate.
I would
Unknown
love to
roommate.
believe it's the unknown roommate because that would just be awesome. But I'm going to go with glass blowing.
Go with the unknown
This
roommate.
is like slightly a lie.
She gave me answers to each of hers. Her truth was she was unaware that she had a 4th roommate in her house.
Awesome!
So Jana.
She said it took about a month, and after he started putting soy milk in the fridge, she realized that he was living there. She said about the one-legged glass blower, she said false, so it was only $100 a month, and she said $120. So it was kind of fucking true.
half lie.
And then she
We
said,
love you, Jana. We love you.
She said she was born Jana Kathleen Casper and changed her middle name to Banana when she got married and
Yeah.
changed her last name to Curtis.
I knew that her middle name wasn't
Legal
Banana
name
because
is
of that.
Jana Banana Curtis. Thank you, Jana from Cork
Aw,
Sagas.
we love you, Jana.
Oh my god, her name is Jana Banana.
Actually, Jana Banana.
So her legal name is Jana Banana.
Jana Banana Curtis.
Faux show.
Curtis.
Faux show.
Like it.
That's her married name.
Yep. Love her.
You can change your name to whatever you want when you get married. Thank you, Bunny Fields.
Banana
Or you could not change your name at all.
Whenever you don't get married.
No, we-
Banana hammock.
Banana hammock.
More kickball is going to happen this coming Sunday. Asteroid Head. What? Leafy Greens. Predictions.
Asteroid Head.
Asteroid Head.
They've been doing pretty well. I mean, they're
Asteroid
playing. You know, they
Head.
had a couple rough games, but
I love
they're
Head.
they're one of those teams that have
Head.
played together
Who
for
doesn't?
forever, so they're able to like kind of come back from a deficit or just get out in front right away.
This is one of those games. Leafy Green's going to have some really amazingly nice people giving them tips while they play, but Asteroid Head's probably going to win.
Also, Cox and Dicks.
Right?
Shout out to
Shout out to Cox and Dicks.
Cox and Dicks.
Last names.
Oh,
Cox and Dicks.
Nice.
Next game. Jazz House at Rats.
Ooh.
Everybody.
I'm gonna go Jazz
House.
I've only played Rats this year, but I
'Cause
feel like
Rick is
Jazz
gonna
House
coach them
have had
into
a
a
better
victory.
had a better year.
Rick's been trolling the gym.
Right?
For more players.
Now that we know that.
I think Rats are, if they have their whole team there, I think Rats could definitely win. It's just a matter of who they have.
Who shows up.
Their team seems very different each week.
Yeah.
So if Rats show up with their captain Seth and most of their longtime players, because they've been in league 4 years now, I think Rats over Jazz House. If not, no, of course Jazz House is going to win.
Chelsea.
I think I'm going with the Jazz House on this one.
I think I'm going to go with the Rats, too. I agree with Jackie. I think it's going to be a really good game, but if the Rats show up, then I think they'll take it.
Betsy?
I haven't seen the Jazz House this year. Again, I still think that if they have a lot of new people, the Jazz House, which it sounds like they do, I think that Rats maybe are more established. And like I said, experience, although I know the Rats is a little bit different too, but I'll still go with the Rats.
All right. Next game is, let's see, where am I? Red Legs at D-Holes.
May I say something? I know I'm not supposed to start, but
No,
I
you can
think
start.
It doesn't matter who starts.
Welcome to
someone who has-
the Ladies Podcast.
As someone who has looked already at the number 2 seeds, I kind of think that this is just me throwing this out there, this may already be the game that decides the 2 seeds.
A lot of good 2 seeds out there,
Right? Right? D-Holes versus Red Legs. This may be it. Because if you ask someone who's going to be the 2 seed winner, who are they going to say?
Rockets. Pew pew.
Thank you.
A lot of good teams in there. A lot of good teams in the 2 seeds.
Yep.
Ari, what do you think? Or we'll go Liz.
Yeah, every week is a good game. Every week is a good game for the 2 seeds.
Red Legs, D-Holes?
Oh God, I mean, I want to say the D holes because Aries sitting right next to me. She might punch me in the
She's gonna be
arm.
gone.
there.
They're missing both captains. They got sub-captains.
I
Hammond
still gotta
and
go.
Bickle.
I mean, we're on this. We're on this.
We've got
experience
Alex
trip.
and Brian Bickle. captaining us
Oh,
this week.
Bickle. Well, that's my fucking terror partner in City League, so I gotta
Bickle is your
go
ace
with.
in the hole.
Yeah.
Is what you want to say.
I gotta go again with the experience. I think that because D-Holes are a more established team, you know, Red Legs might be slightly more athletic than most of us because they work out all the fucking
That's all
time.
they do.
However, it's experience that does you well in the pool play and in the tournament. So D-Holes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with my team. I just am.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that. Everyone's allowed to do that.
I will. I'll be in Denver playing this Sunday and Saturday, but I will be texting my team nonstop to know what the score is when I'm playing.
You need to text the non-team. I'll text you.
I'm sad. I'm gonna miss it, but because I always want to play Finley.
You should be
'cause he's
texting
just-
Stacy because she'll probably be reffing your game.
in your ear.
But I'll be reffing, so don't text me.
Because Finley, we love you, but we're just gonna get in your head from the get go. Bickle's gonna get in your head.
Do you think he's going to be wearing his heat capris this Sunday?
Oh my
it's
God.
Oh,
man-
yes.
I don't know.
Man prees?
Yes.
I don't know.
He will definitely be wearing them.
He loves his man breeze.
All right, so how many people are missing from the D-holes?
Just me and Dover.
Just you and Dover. All right.
Just the two captains.
Two
No
captains.
big deal.
Okay, so
coolest
basically,
We're all captains,
it is
aren't
going to be it's going to be a battle of dicks. Okay,
Right.
it's going to be the captain dudes that are taking over from your team, and Finley, who I love you, James, but you're also a dick. So
Alex isn't a dick.
Nope.
No, when it comes to kickball, he's supposed to fucking win.
Well,
But,
yeah.
I mean, there's a strength there. So it's a matter of who gets into whose head and who can handle it. And I'm going to pick the D-holes.
I feel like there haven't been enough obscenities said lately, so I'm going
Yeah,
to
what the
say fuck, shit, God fucking damn it.
Right?
Horse cock.
Bitch, cunt, whore.
Taper penis.
That's my favorite.
Again, I'm going to go with experience. I think the D-holes will take it. I think it'll be a good game again, but I think the D-holes
Check ahead,
Betsy,
Finley.
you
You
have
could
your
win
picks?
that way.
Do you hold red legs?
I think it can go either way. I feel like if it kind of comes down to whichever team can keep their cool, probably. So I don't know. I don't know. I think it could go either way, so I can't really pick.
It's a good. Who can keep their cool is a good choice. Christine, do you have any?
And by who I mean Finley. If you get like, if you get like two nuts.
Bickle the captain card.
But then again, there's equal opportunity for Bickle to get a little nuts.
Right?
You know, it's like you can either channel that energy for
Where's
the
this
good
game
or
at?
the bad. It can explode on you, or you
And
can
you,
use
you
it.
did choose Blodgett over Finley, so yeah,
Lions
stick with that.
I don't either.
Okay. That game is at Lions East at 5 o'clock. Lions East, 7 o'clock. Matadors Harpies.
Harpies!
We're outnumbered by the Harpies.
Sorry, I'll think your ears met.
Let's go, Harpies.
Welcome to the big league. Bottom of the barrel, people up to the top of the middle.
Damn right.
Savor it, enjoy it, but sometimes you get to those places and you lose all the games.
Yeah.
When Sword was a 1 seed that 1 year, and you've done it, Aaron.
I've done it before,
It's the
too.
most horrifying feeling. You're like, we did it! And
We're
you're like,
1
oh my
seed.
god, we
Oh,
lost
no,
everything.
now we have to
So
play
just
happy shit.
play your heart
We
out.
got our clocks clean that 1 year that we became sevens.
Yeah?
Yeah, that
Accidentally
was.
became sevens. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah. So we've been there. We've been there.
We're really good at being really bad.
We're
Yeah.
better at being good.
We got this.
Yeah.
We're good.
I'm gonna say Harpies.
I like that. Yes. I like how there's so little self-deprecation when Cougar's not around. It's fantastic.
Cougar, what is your favorite sex position, by the way?
No.
Cougar, text
You're gonna
me.
make him blush.
Cougar, text me right now. You got my number. Text me about your sex position.
Okay.
Real funny, Ari. Real funny.
Guys, guys.
Thanks for calling me Ari, Cougar.
Let's do Goats Love Garden.
Bye.
Wait, sea goats versus squids? Sea goats versus squids?
It's
Battle
a battle
underwater?
of the underworld.
Off the land into the sea, baby.
Under the sea.
Do goats make a different noise besides when they're
Oh, I'm gonna go
Predictions.
because I bet Jim Beck's angry still from last week.
That's what I was
So
gonna
I'm
say.
go
They're
for
coming
Jim
for
Beck
blood.
And the Love Garden Squid.
I vote squids to play their music louder and their calls to be louder against the refs and their bitchiness to be louder as well.
Goats have better play.
What about Battle of the
That's why
Jerseys?
I'm
What
looking
about
at you
Battle
while
of
I
the
say that, Scott
Jerseys?
Stewart, because now you can step up to the challenge of who can
Battle of the
who can be
Jerseys,
the
too,
better
'cause-
under the world.
That's some hot shit.
Yeah, Squids are coming off a loss that I think they really thought they had a chance to win on Sunday, and
Buy
it
some shirts
didn't
at Harbor
seem
Lights.
that close. So
The goats? The goats have better walk-up kicking music for sure. Their music's
Yes.
always on point. Thank you, Sarah Rock, for providing amazing music every week.
Except for Avery.
Sarah,
Yeah,
can I
Avery
ask
has
you a
bad
personal
music.
question? Are you and Trisha going to be doing a rock bookshelf yoga ritual before the game?
Josh Arnold.
Let me know.
Ex-bagel.
he didn't hear that.
Oh, Spencer.
Will there be yoga, rock, christening, lighting of things?
yoga table.
Can we get Zen with you guys?
Well, the yoga rock doesn't play on our team anymore. She's just a friend.
Trisha?
Yeah, she doesn't play on our team anymore. Or her boyfriend yoga.
He doesn't play?
Although I might talk to him about
Baseball
joining them
pants.
in the second half of the season, but
Well, you still have some games left if you need to get your players eligible. So keep that in mind. You got 5 games left. Corksuckers at Poshwash, 7 o'clock Lines West.
Oh shit.
Corksuckers Poshwash. Jana Banana versus me.
Would you rather have
Bananas
your-
versus pooches? I'm going
Would you rather
pooches.
have your posh washed or your cork sucked?
Oh.
My kickball wife is a posh washer, so I'm
true.
going pussy.
I
Although
will
it's a
say
posh
that
wash.
Poshwash took care of my big pussy Cozy.
Whoa.
Washed him for me. My cat.
And
Cozy.
shaved him,
And
right?
that
cat named
pussy
Cozy.
is
Your
Wash
That
and
was a
shave.
euphemism or not.
Cozy pussy.
Literally, I took
Have
my
you
cat there and
seen
had
her
it washed.
pussy?
No.
It's like 25-pound pussy right there.
Did they wash and shave your cozy pussy?
No, we shave them ourselves.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Posh wash.
At home.
Posh wash?
Posh wash.
Posh Wash.
It's okay to pick
I just think you're all
I'm
talking
gonna go
gibberish.
cork out. So like my name.
All right, next
It is
game.
fun to say corksuckers real fast. Ghosts at Woost, 7 o'clock, Hobbs Park.
Ooh, there's going to be a keg, we've been informed, so that's pretty
Is this keg and a
exciting.
stripper night?
Is this an Odell's keg?
It is an Odell's keg.
Yay. But it's not keg and a stripper night.
If there is a lady on the league, because we already have our male stripper, if we have a woman in the league who just might want to strip
Keg and a
for
stripper.
keg and a stripper, just hit me up, okay? I will not reveal who the male stripper is.
It's a surprise, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is it CJ?
You'll have to show up. No, I would never allow a stripping cougar.
Stacy is letting her husband cougar do the stripping.
Well, obviously, I'm picking my team to win.
Yep.
Our shirts are the best.
Big Goose. We love Goose.
Ric Flair.
All right. I'll talk about it.
Speaking of being loud, Screamers, Where's My Pitches, Game of the Week, Hobbs Park, this coming Sunday. Anybody predictions?
Screamers.
Shout out to Kamari. Where's my pitches?
Badass.
You bring it, girl. Victory to them.
It's one of my faves. So, anybody?
All I have to say about this is I do not have enough time to get beach body ready.
Let's say we got Chelsea and Ernadine on that team. Got some loud ladies.
So you're not going to be taking your shirt off halfway through the game to play?
No.
Oh.
Screamers.
damn it.
There you go.
Fuck.
Any shenanigan predictions?
Ooh.
What kind of shenanigans is Screamers and Where My Pitches
Depends on
gonna
what
bring?
Jason Fried is doing that day.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out from there.
Is he freed?
Screamers. Does?
Mm-hmm.
He's our captain.
He's our captain.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'm thinking about Jason Barr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
No,
an
that's
asteroid head.
he's the asteroid head.
It's different. Yeah, I know. That's why I was trying to put the dots.
Any fun game predictions?
I hope Screamers bring some fun.
I hope it's a good game. You guys are gonna.
I hope we don't have any more 20-minute conversations about conversating.
20-minute conversations about conversating.
The refs are going to stay the entire fucking game this week, Jason. Just own it and live it and understand that that's how it's going to happen. If you're mad about a call, then just let it go. But crying to Aaron Adams is not the way to figure this shit out.
But you're going to get the Woost and the Ghost reffing,
Yeah,
so
you got
hopefully we can provide
very experienced
reffing
refs.
sustenance for Game of the Week.
And Ross McKenna, you were doing a great job from what I saw. So this is not
Nope.
a trash on you. This is a trash on
I'm going to go ahead and say nope.
everything else.
Moving on.
What are you putting in my mouth?
We have more silly things to talk about. I think we have a few more silly questions. I don't remember where the silly questions went.
Can I ask a serious
We
question?
need a silly question. Where's the silly question?
I want to ask a serious question.
Serious question.
Just a serious question.
Okay.
I want to know from everybody here who is, like, which game is the one you're looking forward to the most in your rank?
My game. That would be the Harpies versus. I'm just kidding.
Game of the week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really sad because the week I'm out of town, we play the Chalmerses.
Aww.
And in my 13 years of playing kickball, I've only played them once. And I'm really, I was looking so forward to it. I was looking so forward to it. And unfortunately, I'm stoked to be at my family reunion in Wisconsin. I just cannot drive that fast, that quick to get to the 5 o'clock game. But that would be the game I'm the most excited about that I do not get to attend.
Well, it's hard to. I would be upset too if I had to miss playing against the most fuckable team in the league.
I know. Yum.
Delicious.
I have to agree, Jackie. I am most excited for that game. Sad to hear that you're not going to be there, but obviously, fellow teammates, Danny,
I
Danny,
mean,
Danny,
what I was
Dan,
dreaming
Jolly.
for was like topless, all of us, just topless the whole game.
I'd watch that game.
A whole lot of, what are you guys drinking? Pernod? Fernet?
Lillet.
Lillet.
the Lillet.
The Lillet. And it would have just been, we would have ended up in the pitcher's mound together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step out on a limb and say any game in the number 2 seed. This is gonna be a great.
The 2 seeds are gonna be 2 seeds.
Yeah.
No.
2
Great
seeds are like
matchup
the
every
fun
week.
teams. Yeah.
2 seeds are the teams that had too much fun to be number 1 seed, so we're
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
And we like drinking, so it's gonna be a great few weeks doing that.
Not gonna lie,
Not
I
that
was
kickball's
really
all about
excited.
drinking,
Really
but
excited to see, not really excited, but somewhat excited to see the number 1 week For the number 2 seeds is Rockets versus Red Lion.
Woo! Rockets! Pew pew!
I do think that's going to be a fun game.
So in the divisions, a lot of people like to ask pool 1, pool 2, pool 3, who's going to win the pool. But let's talk about dark horses. Who could win the pool? Not your favorite.
Who's
going to
come from behind?
Who's going to come from behind? Win the pool?
Well, you know my back door's always open, so go Wolves. That's for you, Jolly.
Wherever you want. Any dark horse that you see in any of the pools. I put a couple. The pools are out there on tables for y'all.
Yep.
For the 3 pool, everybody's picking Chalmerses to win it, but Das Boot I think is a definite dark horse on that one.
Yeah.
I think Das Boot is the dark horse, but I'm sorry, I gotta still go with my Chalmers.
That's not a dark horse though.
I didn't say it was.
That's a white horse.
I'm going to be bold.
Well,
Where's
you're
my
shining and
pitches?
beautiful, and I love
5s.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to use my restroom.
Go ahead.
Wait, what was the question? I just showed up.
Dark horse for any pool.
Any pool. Dark horse for any pool.
I mean, so can we say who
Say
we
your
think
favorite.
who we think is the number 1
Right,
for
and
each
then
pool?
pick your
Can we
dark
say
horse.
that?
Yeah.
Because I don't know that I necessarily.
I think that I kind of have this dark horse feeling about Repetition Coffee in Pool 6.
Doing better than expected?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? A lot of people are picking Johnny's to win that because they are athletes on paper.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I think Johnny's will do really well in Pool 6, but
Nice.
if we're going dark horse, I'm going with the new team.
Let's see Repetition pull out a win there.
Leafy greens are pretty good too.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'm definitely looking forward to the Leafy Greens Repetition game overall. Any other dark horses, anybody?
I don't know if I have a dark horse, but I'm going to have Chalmers to win the pool 3.
That's what I said, and then I got yelled at. I think more of a dark horse in the.
I think it's hard to call a dark horse in the top 3 because they're all like really
all really
the
good
top
teams.
3 pools, but I don't know. I guess maybe I'm not good at this game.
Okay.
What games are you good at?
Silly question. You guys
Silly
want a silly
question games. That's
Do
what
you
we-
have a kickball wife or a kickball crush? I'm asking this
Absolutely.
in honor of Megan Hammond, who won't come back inside. Come back inside, Megan Hammond. Somebody go get her.
Right?
No?
Is she not coming back?
Okay, so
All
she's
right,
not
well,
coming back inside.
do you
But
mind if I start?
Megan Hammond
Mind if I
has a
start
kickball
this?
wife, and it is Weasel.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just start with this conversation because
Yeah.
I am here.
Yes.
So kickball crushes were a thing. We all know about kickball crushes. You can have a girl kickball crush if you're a girl. You can have a guy kickball crush if you're a guy, and vice versa because we all know about heterosexuality. It's been around for a while. So Megan Hammond upped the game because I was drunk one night and told someone, hey, I don't know if my kickball crush is ever going to move itself from Lady Hammond. I think my permanent kickball crush is going to be Lady Hammond. And she said, oh, that's so cute because my permanent kickball crush is you.
Aw.
Fast forward 2 or 3 weeks later, I know, girl, tell me about it. She actually proposed to me in my favorite bar, which happens to be Red Lion. Solidified the fact that there are now kickball wives versus kickball crushes. And people have ran with that.
I'm my own kickball crush. There you go.
You can. Why,
I didn't even
why
say
do you always
that.
have to talk
Stop.
about everything?
Walking away.
Blah, blah, blah. I love
I love you.
So does anybody have a kickball crush or a kickball wife?
Yes.
New ones?
Permanent. Always changing it up.
Stacy, kickball crush, kickball wife.
Anybody who's still on the podcast.
I know Jackie Becker's got kickball lady crush, kickball lady wife.
Yeah, tell your wife's story now. I just told mine.
Oh, my wife's story is Alexis because her improvement in kickball over the years has been just outstanding, and watching her grow in sports because we all know how amazing her mind is. And so I gave her gift was I gave her all kinds of fun kickball things as a declaration of my love for her.
Aww. She is the cutest. Meow meow, Alexis.
No, she's way more than cute. She's exceptionally smart and fights for things and is making sure good people come to Lawrence, Kansas. Boom!
Meow,
Love her.
meow.
Oh, that was a bad B, not a P, sorry. Okay, I didn't go too far. Okay, good.
Okay, so my kickball
Hi,
crush
Misty.
probably has to be Kristen.
Yeah.
Yay.
You know, she just makes the whole league so much fun. Yeah.
She's your Winfield crush.
She is my Winfield crush.
Maybe
She's
you
my
should
weekend
solidify
crush.
that.
She's my Red Lion crush. She's my everything crush.
Aw.
I'm in love with Kristen. So yes, it would definitely have to be Kristen.
May I just mention you should probably just lock that up and make her your everything wife?
Okay.
There you go.
I'm sure she would agree.
I mean, make sure Cougar's okay
I hope
with
you're
it.
in, Kristen.
Yeah, make sure Cougar's cool.
Make sure Cougar husband is okay with it.
She's like the Mick Cotton Everybody Fun Wins girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I would fuck every woman on this table right now.
All right.
Well, there's 3 tables, but all y'all get up there. We're good.
All right.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Who was your crush? I totally missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, Betsy and
Oh.
Liz.
Yeah, Betsy and Liz.
Oh, that's right. You already said.
Yeah.
Jackie's definitely one of them. I find her to be very inspirational and a badass and awesome and everything that I could ever want. And then I got a new one this past Sunday with my new dance partner, Laura
Hockman.
We had a blast dancing,
wins the
and
after
I
party.
really like her style and her vibe, and she's just great. So, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
now
that
she
excites me.
Laura, we
Now she knows.
D-holes and rockets love you, Laura.
Yeah. I don't have a crush as of this moment, but if I'm going to pick a crush, it's going to be Claire Bear from the Muddy Waters. I love Claire. She doesn't give a fuck about shit, and I love her for it. And she made this Fundito dip tonight that's, like, amazing.
Yeah.
So
Super delish.
Claire's my kickball crush.
Chelsea?
I'm not good with beards or crushes. But if I had to go with a crush, I'd go with Dan.
No.
That's a man.
That's a man.
Girl crush.
I mean,
Go woman.
But look at him. Look at Dan.
You know you want to suck that dick? Come on now, do that.
Oh, that's inappropriate.
Totes inappropriate.
This is a family show.
Is
There
it?
are
Yes.
fucking children listening and shit.
I bet Cougar's blushing.
fair. Yeah.
He's not listening. There's only women here, no men.
For going there. No one's ever said just want to suck Dan's dick.
Cougar turned us off a long time ago.
Fuck. Motherfuck.
Take a Thor. Take a Thor.
Hold on to that Thor with all your
Crush is on Thor the cucumber.
Focus. Yeah.
I have only one more truth lie left.
Oh, let's do that.
All right, let's do
Truth
it.
lie. 2 truths and a lie, right?
Gotta wrap it up.
2 lies and a truth.
God damn, why do you
I
confuse
know,
me?
it's only
hard.
one is real, y'all.
One is real.
Jessica Gallagher from Salvador Perez's Presents and Mara Chalmers. J Gal.
She can be my crush.
There you go.
Right. J Gal says she thinks Kansas drivers are the best at what they do. She's from Chicago, by the way. She has only fallen off the sandbar once. I'm guessing the bar of the sandbar. Yeah, oh yeah. Has only fallen off of the bar of the sandbar once.
I know that's a lie.
And she wanted to be a taxi driver when she grew up.
I like that one.
Yeah.
What was
Taxi
the first
driver.
one?
She thinks Kansas drivers are the best at what they do. It's like a statement, not a truth about herself. Kind of, I don't know.
Okay.
Has only fallen off of the sandbar once. Wanted to be a taxi driver when she grew up.
I think she wanted to be a taxi driver.
Taxi.
I think she wanted to be a taxi driver.
It's so weird.
Other answers, anyone?
No, I have no clue.
Are these your final answers?
Yes.
She
Lock me in.
wanted to be a taxi driver when she grew up.
Nice.
And that is a segment brought to you by me called 2 Lies, 1 Truth.
Good job, Ari. Okay, serious question. Hardest thing, in your opinion, about being a woman in the predominantly male-oriented sport?
Oh God.
Serious question.
Get down now. Way to get drunk before this.
I'll answer my question. Real talk. My answer is I've been reffing and playing in this league for longer than most of you, and I still get shot down when I ref, and I think it's because I'm a woman. It sucks.
You think? Or you know?
It's either that or because I'm a board member. 50-50.
I think it's because you're a board member of vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's seeing people who look and scout at lineups, and they will actively write men's names down, and when it comes to women, they just write girl, girl, girl in the girls' lineup spots. I think that is
Bullshit.
What do you mean?
May
I don't
call that
understand
out
what
for
you're
Hannah Blodgett?
saying.
May I please call it out because I've
You
been
can
drinking a
call
lot.
it out however
Rob
you
Z
want.
did that when he was scouting fucking KTC. He knows Hannah. He calls her Hands Blodgett. Hands. You can write out hands instead
I know
of
you know Kathy.
G-I-R-L.
Come on.
You know Kathy. You know the girls on KTC. Write out girl. Don't write out girl. You write out their fucking names.
There's not that many girls in KBKL, and honestly, there are so many fantastic women in KBKL. So when you want to scout people, you don't need to write girl in the spot. It's kind of insulting.
It is insulting. It's not kind of. It is insulting.
Sorry.
As someone who is speaking, you are speaking right now. You kicked 5-on-5. You kicked 1,000% last. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dare someone to watch that game and write girl next to you where your name should be.
Yeah.
I kicked 1,000 on Leeway Frank.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait a second. Actually,
Into the mic.
actually, never mind. We don't care at all. Just keep on doing what you're doing and get your ass kicked by a
just,
girl.
Just pretend the 3 girls that are kicking don't exist. It's fine.
I will say what I just
4 or 5
said.
girls.
I kicked 1,000 against Leeway Franks, and I didn't even know it until Taylor from Leeway Franks told me that I did it. So thanks, Taylor.
I think
Thank you,
so
Taylor.
much of being a woman in anything in life is to not know that it happens.
Yeah.
I don't walk into every place I go going, oh, I'm being looked at, I'm being judged. It's like, fucking play well, fucking play hard, fucking be awesome, fucking know the people's names that you play against, fucking be cool, give high fives, fucking be amazing. And that's what we do. And that's all that it is. It has nothing else. There is no other judgment than that. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, and another thing I want to add about, like, I kicked 1,000 when we played Leeway Franks. Taylor pointed out that I kicked 1,000. Like, he wasn't putting me, he was like telling me, oh my God, you kicked 1,000. Someone else, another male on the team, said, oh my God, I can't believe, like, we can't win if we're going to let Stacy kick 1,000. Okay, I am a woman and I am one of the older women in the league, but I think that's another thing. It's like it's being a woman in the league that is older, we completely, I think, get overlooked all the time. People don't think that I'm a good athlete because I'm up there. But
It's because you're bubbly.
I got Scott Stewart out last week, and it was a fucking awesome catch.
I kicked that fucking hard ass ball. That was one of my better kicks of the game, and the sun was in my face, and I was like, "Oh, I'm out. Oh, this fucking sucks." But you just like, it was pretty awesome. Yeah.
It was amazing.
Did you?
It was better than my kick.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You
did you
are
snatch it
amazing.
up?
I kind of
My snatch.
I get kind of annoyed because I feel like if women are passionate and emotional on the field, there's a double standard for their behavior. It's acceptable for a guy to kind of be like over the top and get like angry, but it's less acceptable for a female to be emotional and passionate. And I think that that's bullshit. And I think that people need to evaluate their behavior and consider what they're doing and maybe empathize a little bit and consider the perception. So if you could be able to like put yourself in someone else's shoes, I think that will get you really fucking far.
Here you go.
Yeah, I got told once in fall ball I shouldn't play shortstop because I'm a girl, and I lost my fucking shit. Like, eat a fucking dick. I'm not gonna say who it
Eat a
was.
bag of dicks.
Eat a bag of dicks. I got
I
a
will
whole
give
bag for you.
some major
Eat 'em.
props to the men on my team. They always let the girls play.
Yeah. Well, and I would give props to Stacy for putting girls in positions that never have.
Okay,
ladies
I
in them.
pose a question then. Who do you think is probably one of the men who?
Colin.
Wow. Wow. I didn't even finish that. Who promotes pro women in this sport?
Take that back. Sorry, no, not
women.
Sorry, I totally thought you were going in another direction.
No.
Megan's a positive,
I'm a positive.
Sorry, I thought you were going. Wait.
I mean,
You know who I think is actually really positive, like towards women in our league is your son.
That's because I'm his
Like you
mama.
raised him right.
That's right.
He's a fucker, but still, he's
No, Grant is a fucking gentleman.
Yeah.
He is. I think Chris Dover, which I mean biased because it's my captain, but he puts Mo in the outfield. He puts me at first base. Like he believes women can do anything boys can do. Thank you, Dover.
Thank you, Dover.
Yeah.
Dan, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
I mean,
Dan,
I've been
yes,
lucky enough
Dan.
to play on the fees. Mick Cotton, absolute 100% forward thinking in terms of gender. And Dan, what else should be said?
Yeah.
He gets it.
We love you, Dan.
We do. It's true.
And I gotta
Everybody
give a
loves
shout
Dan.
out to the
And our
Red
other
Lion.
captain's Amanda, so we should always make sure that is connected.
I gotta give a shout out to the Red Lion team because I think that their men have a lot of faith in their women and will allow more than 3, number one, and have them play positions that normally most teams would put a man at.
I'm going to
think
give
that's fantastic.
Yeah. 2 big shout outs, 2 brand new teams. Leafy Greens being led by 2 women and kicking ass, taking names. Repetition Coffee playing 5 women in the field, having having a girl co-captain as well, and they're learning and getting better every week. And I
we
feel
support
like,
those decisions.
I feel
100%.
like that is
Keep going.
that is the best thing you can think of. Megan Hammond wants me to ask one last question. It's a silly question. Let's call it a twofer. You can give one answer or the other. So
Twofer.
either what is your spirit animal or best power couple in the KVKL? One answer or the other. Best power couple or
Christine.
best animal? Spirit animal.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, spirit animal or power.
What are our spirit animals?
Or both.
We did
Or
it.
both.
We did it.
Can I say something here?
Okay.
Technically, spirit animal is part of the native culture, and we shouldn't co-opt it. So
I was
say,
thinking Harry Potter, like
say
Patronus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking
Patronus.
that. I was thinking Patronus in my brain.
Not to be like super PC about it.
Okay.
But you're
No,
not
it's-
super PC about it.
Yes.
So,
I mean, my
animal
spirit-
that inspires you
Okay.
or power couple?
Praying mantis.
Good answer.
I really dig those. Yeah.
I got boxing gloves.
Praying mantis.
Whoa.
You got a power couple in the league?
I don't know. I need a
I mean,
minute
besides
on
you
that.
and Matt Pryor, obviously.
Obviously.
Obviously, that's.
No, I need a minute on that.
Okay.
Think about it.
Weasel?
My Patronus would probably be Finch,
Aw.
the Great Dane, who is also the most beautiful red lion. I will catch that turd for that.
Red lion.
She's turning 7 next month, and yeah, that bitch. I would love to see if I got scared and she came up to me in smoky form. Cool, down with it. Yep, that's me. Yep.
Got a KVKL power couple? Okay. It could be you
All
and your
of
wife.
them. The power couple is Lady, Hammond, and Weasel.
There you go.
Yay.
Lizard?
my turn?
Yeah.
Patronus gotta be peacock, I guess.
No, we chose that for you.
Someone told me that that's what it was, so I'll take that. That's nice.
That's in Luke form.
I would because they put their tail up. And it would be gorgeous.
Yeah.
And they'd still beat your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd just be like, "Gaga." That's the noise a peacock
They
makes,
make a
right?
ridiculous noise.
For power couple, I gotta go with my boy Scott Stewart and Sarah Rock. Sarah Rock!
Good choice.
I want to do that
good
power
choice.
yoga with you and the crystals and all the gems and stuff.
Sounds terrifying.
Jewel temple or whatever.
Val?
Spirit animal would be a fox.
Nice.
I think everyone who knows me knows how much I love foxes. Liz and I saw a fox puppy the other day when we were carpooling. It's pretty great. Power couple would be Mick and Robin. I've been playing with them for 4 years
choice,
now.
good
and
choice.
They always support each other, and they're just a great example of love, and they're great. So that's mine.
My spirit animal is brand new to me this year, but her name is Ivy, and she's the most beautiful little Doberman. I mean, but I'm also gonna say Chewy because they're both my. Without both of them in my life,
And
it
a little
would-
eggplant.
They're
and-
Doberman.
yeah, well, the trifecta is eggplant, Chewy, and Ivy.
Right?
Like the
Oh my
three of them
goodness.
together is the most precious thing in the world.
puppy
Chewy gets fed
fans.
up. He's an old man.
Oh,
Like,
but he's so
mwah.
pretty. That
But
red
he
color?
is. Yes,
Oh.
he is. There's one at the Humane Society right now. I went to visit him today, but they were closed for staff training, so I couldn't go see Pupster, but I'm going to go see him tomorrow, and I'm going to maybe get my hands on another Dobie.
We love puppies
Not a
on my team.
problem.
Turns out, if you want to ever bring
Sorry.
your puppies to my team, we will love to play with your puppies.
Love my puppies. Couple? Kickball, power couple. I'll go with the Hammonds. Cause you know what? They are a great embodiment of love and kickball pairing well together. I mean, they play on the same team. They
Loaded
love on the
question,
same
Megan.
team,
I'm just
and
kidding.
you don't even. Sometimes you don't even know they're together, but they're always there. They're always there for you, no matter what's happening. They're the best. They're the greatest.
Jackie Becker?
Well, I have a cat named Tickles who passed away, and he is not my spirit animal, but I think about him daily, and that wacky-ass motherfucker would be who I wanted to be when I was young, probably. But I think my spirit animal is an otter, definitely.
They're adorbs.
Yeah.
Swim, kind, nice, wash, take care of people. That's me.
Holding hands.
In terms of power couples, I give so much credit to every single person on our board that is in a long-term relationship, married or not, because I do not know how you do it. And as someone who recently is enjoying life with someone else, I have no clue how you make it work. It's incredible, and I have the most respect and pride of how you keep our league running with someone else in your life, and how they tolerate it, how they manage it, how they accept it. Like truly, it
We should get
just
Chelsea
I want
to
everyone to
plug this going on
understand
right now.
how much work this is on the board, and most people have someone else in their lives to do it too, and just all the love to all of you. So there you go.
Like, yeah. I'm like, how do you fucking
go
follow
after
that?
You should make me go last. I know.
Drink wine and then you go.
I'm gonna go with the bat as my Patronus.
Ooh, because
nice,
it's in your house
nice.
right now?
Huh?
It's because there's one in your house right now?
There could be.
Tickles is eating one in front of me.
There could be, but you know, flying mammals. I always dig those.
Nice.
Choice. Power couples. I don't know. I got this friend and this other friend, and they're pretty cool. I like that Derek and Aaron.
I talked her into saying that. It's because Derek's her wonder
She
twin.
paid her.
He is my wonder twin. It's a fact.
Form of, exactly.
Form of, yeah. Ice bucket.
Wine bucket.
That means you
Wine
include
bucket.
Josh in the spectrum.
Thanks
though.
to me.
Who wants some more wine
But
in
no,
a bucket?
I do love you guys.
Hey!
Oh, you don't need this
I
mic.
have my own microphone.
All right, Aaron's power couple.
My Patronus is
Patronus.
obviously bunnies. They run wild on my arms and in my ears and everywhere I can put them.
So many inappropriate comments coming out right now.
Totally scared.
So many inappropriate comments.
There's so many power couples I could call out right now, and there's a new one hanging out that I don't think I should call out on the air. But I'm looking at her right now. Yeah.
Nice.
Ari Oxer and Steve Harder, you are a badass power couple.
Why isn't he coming?
All right.
You can top me off.
For me, I've been told I'm a snow egress from Jackie Becker. I don't know what that is. I always envision myself as a sugar glider, but I will take both. As far as power couples go, I love Sean Jolly and Amanda Jolly. Yeah. But I also want to welcome a brand new power couple to the league.
You better not take my kid. Don't even.
Oh, the one thing that
it's
Stacey doesn't
coming.
want to hear.
I want to welcome a Shelby and a Justin. If any of you out there listening haven't heard, Shelby and Justin got married recently. So welcome to the Power Couple Leagues of KVKL.
Yeah, that's
You
my
guys are
teammate.
fucking phenomenal. I love you guys. And I wish you the absolute best.
That's a really good one.
Almost did.
I almost did too.
Not gonna lie,
Alright,
but
Stacey,
Stacey
your
and
turn,
Grant
your
were
turn.
totally my
Stacey.
second pick because they are the power couple. I mean, mother and son. How can you pass
What do you got,
that up?
Stacey?
That is so true. Now I totally want to pick that. I can't pick myself as a power couple, but I love that.
Yeah, you can.
You can tell they got the vagina term.
No, I'm gonna. Well,
I
I like that. We do.
Mother sons. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I will go with myself and my child. Yes. Yes.
It's not you and Cougar?
Oh,
Is Cougar?
there's no power there.
Well, it's a stepson, you gotta be good to him.
So okay, that
Is
would be.
Cougar Olvers okay with this?
Oh my God. Oh no, my Patronus would be a snow owl. Snowy owl. Yes. Yes. And my power couple would be myself and Grant.
Betsy Hot Pants Hatch.
My Patronus would be my iPhone 6. And my power couple
Betsy loves her
would
phone.
be my teammates. Nicole Valiere and Curtis McCoy, Candle Fancy Nicole. Because every time I feel like they mutual support, and every time Nicole kicks, I feel like Curtis is always like, "That's a good one, babe," or something. He always has something positive to say, and I think
And they
that's
have
great.
a badass garden.
So yeah, they have a shared garden for
So
sure.
I've been told.
It's like La Petite Jardin or something. If I could speak French, it would sound better. But
Christine, did you come up with it?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I was the praying mantis.
Oh, but you're.
And then I will echo, because I thought it, but I didn't want to be the first one to go there. But Stacy and Grant are definitely
The most adorable power couple.
I mean, the best power
And
couple.
one of the longest lasting.
Yeah.
That's not
21
going
years
anywhere.
now?
Yeah.
Yes, 21 years. 21 years.
Wait, no, I think Fire
Yes.
Kasirag wins.
Really?
We're 91, so what's that? 25.
Ooh,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
only at 16 years.
Yeah.
So I know that you
Damn.
guys surpass me.
You got married in
only
91.
Still
21, so that's easy
fantastic.
math.
All of the above is amazing.
Huh?
You just voted us for oldest power couple. Awesome.
Hey, that is
Obscenity.
You, should,
You can totally
Yay,
have that
is
crown.
Amazing.
You can totally wear the oldest crown. I'll wear like
Shit.
yeah,
Damn. Just
the other.
Let's go
hell.
on vacation together.
Well, everybody,
Aye.
because we've been here for a
Horse cock.
very, very long time.
And we
it's
want to
time
drink
for-
boozy
We just
shakes.
started.
Boozy shakes are next.
I want to say thank
Dick.
you again to our sponsor
Pray
tonight,
for us.
Jackie
you, Amy.
Firecracker Becker.
It's not really a dirty word, though.
Hashtag Summer of Joel. Hashtag Eggplant. The
Hashtag Summer
emoji.
of Weasel.
Oh, I mean, well.
Thank you.
Liz, I want it to be your summer, girl, because I just
It's
wanna
always
go,
my summer,
I'm,
no matter
I'm
what.
diving in there.
Summer of Whiz.
If you don't know about Jackie Becker's business, Up to 11 Productions, get on Facebook and I will tell
I'll give
all
you
about
free
it.
tickets to a concert someday.
She has given away so many free tickets to KVKL and helped us put on so many fun events that encourage us to get out and know each other. Take advantage of it because she's an awesome person and she helps us in so many ways you don't even know. If you So Up to 11 Productions on Facebook. They're on Twitter, they're on Instagram. All their concerts are listed there, so check it out. Lots of fun things happening. I am Aaron Airbear Adams. I play for Poshwash, and I want to thank you all for coming. Let's go around the room, say your name, and say goodbye.
Megan Lady fucking Hammond.
Summer fucking Stacy Alvers.
Betsy Hot Pants Hatch.
Matt Papa Pryor's in the room.
You got this? Awkward fucking silence. Christine from the Harpies.
And I am Sarah fucking Weasel Weisel.
Liz motherfucking Schaefer. Rockets. Pew pew.
Ari, I like it harder from the D-holes.
She went there.
Likes it fucking harder.
Valerie fucking Arkell, Liberty Hall, late fees.
Claire bringing the motherfucking pain. From Muddy Waters.
Jackie Becker, motherfucking Becker, wrecker, firecracker,
Firecracker,
whatever, all the other
Becker.
things I motherfucking am at my house. Let's go eat some goddamn shakes.
Oh, damn. Chelsea, fucking scandalous.
Fact. Thank you for the men in the room who helped us make every podcast possible.
Thank you.
Believe it or not.
Thanks, everybody.
Cocksucker. The men get thank yous every week as well. Come out to Game of the Week Sunday night. Make sure to look for Matadors, Squids, and D-Holes to pick up your trash. Don't bring glass.
And hey,
Night,
Mallory,
baby
if you're
Karen.
actually listening this long, thank you. We love you.
Yeah,
Sorry
we
you're
love
retired.
you.
Have a great night.